are here, we are live with some more Pokémon Scarlet. Last time we finally got around to doing the epilogue where we basically went around Kitakami and found out that Petron was possessing people with Mochi, evil cursed Mochi. So we eventually battled a bunch of trainers that it was possessing and then defeated it in battle and captured it. So we have a little bit more I want to do with it. We kind of figured out its move pool, which unfortunately is very limited. Or at least we figured out what I think is the best option, which is literally 2 attacking moves, because that's like all it gets. I guess I could go. Its signature move, Malignant Chain, is a special attack. But I could technically go more physical and give it like Foul Play, but then I'm kind of forced to keep Gunk Shot because there's not like a better option for that. And yeah, literally the only reason I go physical is so I can get Foul Play. Which, frankly, doesn't actually really help at all, because it's the same thing that... Super Hitting is the same thing as Ghost. So I'm not sure what to make of it. It's definitely one of the Mons of all time. It has very good defenses, from what it seems like, so I'm debating how I want to EV train it. I definitely want to EV train it in Spadef. I was debating between like HP and Spatak. I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do, to be honest. But yeah, we caught it in a Dream Ball as well, which is kind of fun. So we'll do a little with this. We'll do some Blueberry Battle stuff. Hello, welcome, and then we'll kind of go from there. Real quick, I should go look for Vivian. Actually, I'm gonna switch out just because of the level diff. Let's go try to do that real quick, and we all see what the outbreaks are. Oh yeah, then we can see about doing the Walking Awake Terror Raid for funsies. Non-Fan, Brawler, Vigabroth, Boss Stiff. Ghastly. Oh, Meryl. I would like that shiny Azumarill at some point. And Azumarill. But not really urgent. I think I want to prioritize some of the other battling related things in the Blueberry Academy. Okay, nothing too crazy. Okay, yeah, let's do the Vivian. I've been trying to make sure I don't forget to do that every day, because I'm still trying to get all the forms. Let me boot up Pokemon Go. Let's see what we got here. I actually remembered to move my phone over here. Most times I just completely forget. So we did Ontario, Canada. We could do Poland. I don't believe we've done anything with, so let's do that. Do you have a Decidueye? I do. So just the regular one, not the Hisuian one, at least as of Scarlet. Okay, let me make a note for Poland, which I realize I wrote Polish. So this might just be the exact same one, and I might be being dumb right now. Oops, well, we'll find out. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Give me gold coins, Pokeballs, yippity-doo-da-day. Let's see, is this going to be yellow wings with like an orange kind of border around, or like the edge of the wings? If so, that means this was just a waste of time. If that's the case, then, oops, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a better Vivian system going forward. I don't know, I guess eventually I'm gonna just have to look up what Vivian corresponds to where. But we're getting there. And how many there are, maybe. That would also theoretically be nice to know. just how many Vivian there are in total. Jumploof. We just need to find one to confirm that I did the wrong one and realized it just a second too late. Let's see, Flamigo. See what the Terror Raid is for funsies. A lot of flowers are going on right now. Basculin. I just need one of Yep, that's the one we already have. Okay, well, that's awkward that I wrote Polish instead of Poland and then didn't process that until just now. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Don't acknowledge it. Okay, let's go back. Let's figure out Pecharon what we want to do with it. We want to, yeah, get its IVs up. Then we'll go from there. And then I should try to get the Ace Academy tournament, the champion ribbon on it, and then when I get the chance, the EV ribbon. Yeah, given its very limited offense, I'm like, maybe we're better off just fully committing to it being defensive. It's just that I don't know how useful that is for anything. Oh wait, we could also, I was talking about leftovers, but we very well could, assault vest it. Okay, hang on. Let's figure out, we need 3 bottle caps. Probably should have just flown straight there. I think we actually do have the bottle caps. It's gonna be real awkward when I get there and I don't have them. I'm pretty sure we have 3. Hang on, let's do that and then we can figure out the math here on what an assault vest achieves. Because yeah, we do also have recover. Like, this might end up just being a weird stall set. Because its ability definitely is interesting, where if something gets poisoned, it also gets confused. Which is definitely intriguing. And really plays into, like, the stall build. Okay, let's get these stats up and rolling. Yep, we have 9 regular. Perfect. Okay, time to pull up the calculator, because we're going to have to multiply our SPDF stat by... Oh, wait, no, we don't want it. No, we don't want an assault vest, because we don't have 4 attacking moves. Because if we do that, then we can't click, like, recover. Okay, bit unfortunate, but yeah. I think we do, a plus SPDF minus attack nature. Plus attack, or plus SPDF minus attack. Okay, what are we looking at right now? And then we'll... EV train is needed. Okay, let's start with SPDF. I'm pretty confident on doing SPDF EVs. Because, okay, so I did actually see what its base stat was when I was looking up why it was level 88. And it seems like all of its stats are 88 except for its defense, which is like, I think, a multiple of 88. I think it's probably double. So its defense stat is very good. But, yeah, okay, hang on. We have a lot of proteins and no other things there. Okay, so let's just start with, like, 15. I want to try to get it kind of evened out, just because I feel like that works better for tanks. Okay, yeah, you're just going to go all the way up in defense. Or SPDF, sorry. Yeah. It's got a maxed out SPDF stat. Nowhere near is equal to the defense stat, but it's still pretty good. I mean... 88's attack is not bad by any means. It's not amazing. I mean, I think we just go fully into the defensive area for this. And just say, fuck it. We don't really have that many Pokemon that we've, like, hard committed to defenses in both, like, for, like, all of its EVs. And then we do... Okay, so HP is actually technically not max, but I think 8 would give us 2 EVs instead of 1 that we don't get for maxing out SPDF, so... Okay. Cool! So it is, yeah, maxed out. It's fully in the defensive territory because it just doesn't get any moves. I think I'm honestly better off probably with Toxic over... Nasty Plot, if I'm being real. Just because of its ability. Okay, and it has to be by Pecharunt's moves. Just double checking that because... Yes, we can't like Toxic Spikes or do something with like Lamora and then confuse Pokemon as well. I think I double check there's nothing else. I mean, Protect isn't the worst here, theoretically. But yeah, there's nothing else here that I think helps us. Outside of getting Terra Blast, which we could definitely consider if we want to. It might not hurt to have an extra typing. Although that's going to take some extra thinking, and we still have other Pokemon we have to figure out Terra types for. Okay. So that's fully EV trained. We can go quickly get the EV train badge for it real fast. That would be over here. Might as well get that real quick out of the way. We'll check its size even at some point soon, even though I'm like 99.9% sure that it's just going to say it's an average specimen, because I think that's the only type you can get. We'll see them. Worth the shot, just in case. Oh, hi Lexio, not who I meant to talk to, but can't say I'm complaining. Okay, Mythuncle. Go to the right tire, I'll give you something. Yay! An effort ribbon! Good job, Petcheron! You did it! I mean, I just kind of fed you steroids, but you did it! Give you the little title for this. It is a funny sound effect, I'll give it that. And I stand a Pokemon with funny sound effect. Let's quickly get distracted and we'll go do the Walking Wake Terror raid. Even though I don't think we can even get good items from it. But I may as well for shits and giggles. And then we could see about doing the, going for the champion ribbon. We could lead off with Petcheron and kind of give it a general test. Yeah, it is actually a decent bit higher level than what the Paradox Legendaries were. Yeah, we could fight this too real quick. Why not? So, okay. We want to pull out Koraidon, even though you're weak to Psychic. You know, let's use this as an excuse to see about Terra typings on our teammates. Where did we leave off? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we were kind of debating like Woch. Oh no, I think we stopped at Ting Lu, where I was debating if I wanted to be Steel type. Okay, I'm gonna skip that for now and go over to Cyclizar, who's currently normal Terra type. I was considering both Stellar Terra and Steel Terra. Partially Stellar because its two stabs just don't have much coverage. Which is a bit unfortunate. But I was also considering Steel because we do have Iron Head, and that turns us around on 2 of our 3 weaknesses. Or 2 of our... Okay, well, actually 2 of our 4 in a sense. Because it's super effective against Ice and Fairy, it resists Ice and Fairy, and then it also resists Dragon. And it's still weak to Fighting, so Fighting is just kind of a general problem, and there's not much I can do about that. I think Steel's a good typing, plus it works offensively. We do also have Regenerator, so I was probably considering U-turn, or Bug for U-turn boosts, but I think I'm fine with Steel. I think that typing works smart. So I think it helps it both offensively and defensively, which is like the telltale sign of a good Terra type. Anyway, okay, Wo-Chien. Currently we're Grass type, which is funny. In parentheses, I wrote Probs no. So this is definitely another defensive Mon. I am currently rocking a big Root on it, but I could always switch that if need be, I guess. Yeah, let's do a Terra on this. Actually, should I heal before I Terra? It doesn't really matter. I was considering Electric because that would only leave us with a ground weakness, and then we have Giga Drain, which benefits from the big Root, so it's usually fine. Or I was debating Ground type because we have Mud Shot. And then, well, we'd be weak to Water, which we're normally not afraid of, and we're also in a pretty good spot water-wise. Ice, though, is still just remains an issue. And then Grass was not previously an issue. And we have Pollen Puff to deal with it. So Ground definitely benefits us more offensively, and I think Electric benefits us more defensively. Oh man, you just wrecked house. This guy, I guess it's probably more especially defensive. I think it goes down even if we get parried. Well, speak of the devil. It went down though. Yeah, that's tricky. I mean, Mudshot, I guess, theoretically does help to get that extra 1.5 boost on it because it's so low power. And it does cover, what, 4 other types that we don't have covered? So we take the bottle cap. One of which being Poison, which we're weak to, and Fire, which we're also weak to normally. Although, what, 55, I think, is what Mud... Let's just say 60 for you, so it'd make it a 90 base power move, which actually is pretty decent. I think it's a little bit lower than that. It'd be like 80 something. That's not bad. Yeah, I see why this one I've sort of been uncertain of what to do. Just because both options are appealing for different reasons. I mean, Ground is not a bad defensive typing, I don't think, for us. It's not, like, crazy. But it definitely could work. Okay, maybe we hold off on it for a sec. Okay, Duckspoon. Currently we're Fairy type, which, I mean, is good. And then I was considering Steel typing. Okay, Brain. Hang on. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Yeah, I was considering Steel typing, partially because we have Well-Baked Body. So we don't get hit by fire. The issue is we don't benefit at all offensively from that. I guess defensively, how much would it help us? Although we're really not using Darkspoon defensively at all. So Fairy's only weak to... Oh yeah, it is weak to Poison. Poison and... Steel, which we'd resist both. And then Fire. We'd still be weak. We'd be weak to Ground then, and Fighting, Play Rough, and then Ice Fang, which is so-so. And it would put out a lot of resistances. Like, that doesn't... That's not a terrible way of doing it. Because if we don't have to worry about the fire... cover both. Wait, I fucked up. I didn't put Swords Dance. I'm stupid. What was I doing? I think my brain just fried itself a little in there. Maybe we just run here and try this again. Okay, to be fair, I am doing 2 things at once. But yeah, that is actually a very good thing. Because what, the other option... I mean, Fairy is not a bad, like, typing. We do have Poison covered as well with Dig. And just boosting our stab makes... Because Darkspoon is definitely not as threatening as I'd like it to be offensively. But it also isn't that good defensively. Like, it's kind of a mediocre mon, unfortunately. Which is sad, because I like it. Would Steel benefit in any way offensively? Like if I can learn like Iron Head, it's super hard against Ice Fairy and Rock. Rock is covered by Dig, and we don't have Ice or Fairy. I mean, I could get rid of Ice Fang. We'd lose a ton. I guess we have to confirm if we can even learn it. Because Ice Fang is only 65 base power. Which, like, could be better. Which is partially why I was like, well, I could go Ice type as well. I think we have to go take a look in a second, see if it learns anything. That is, like, Iron Head basically would probably be it. Or, like, even, like, what's the one that never misses with 70 base power? I'm blanking. Whatchamacallit? Smart Strike? I don't know if I learned Smart Strike. Please don't kill me. Okay, we got the light screen up in time. Yeah, now Belly Bolt's actually pretty good for these because of the light screen. At least against certain opponents. If we were to go ice, we'd be weak to fighting, which play rough covers. We'd be weak to fire, which well-baked body covers. We'd be weak to rock, which dig covers. And then we'd be weak to what? Rock, fighting, fire. Rock, fighting, fire. There's another one. What the fuck? That's basically dead. Oh, steel. Yeah, steel would remain an issue, but we are super effective with dig. So, like, ice could work. It's definitely nowhere near as good a defensive type. But it kind of works as... It could accomplish what I would hope going steel type would accomplish if we can't learn a steel move. Oh, is it already done? Dang. Okay, I think this one determined... I think... I do like the idea of steel. I just think if we need to have a real... Oh, we can't get Herba Mysticus from this. We gotta sell the Herba Mysticus. This is the first one we've gotten, and we've been rating this, like... every day. We've done, I think, was this like the 5th or 6th? It was Thursday, technically, I think. So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's our 6th one, and this is the first time we've gotten a Herba Mystica. I honestly just assumed we couldn't get anything good from it. I think we've just been unlucky. Maybe it does have like lower odds or worse items you can get. I don't know. Yeah, so who else are we missing in this list? There's not too many. There's Oinkologne, and Scovone, and then it's just the new guys. Which I have to figure out if I want to use any of them offensively in Terror Raids as a certain type. I think we can keep looking at this probably while we do the tournament thingy. I mean, I could also... There's a cluster. You know, fuck it. Let's see what these Terror Raids are real quick. Just as a stalling tactic while I... Because this has been on my brain for a while now. Okay. I mean, I was gonna say real quick, if we go back, I mean, Fairy type also works for Darkspawn, given Dig covers both poison and steel. Or if I were to go like ground type, well, I guess it'd be water, gray. Yeah, no, ground doesn't really work. We just don't have any coverage for the types we'd become weak to. Or fuck it, we're balling. Not actually that useful to do this, but it stalls. Anyway, back to Oinkologne. So yeah, currently we're normal type. I was debating fairy or ground type. We have both play rough and high horsepower. Currently, yeah, Oinkolone's only weak to fighting. And if we were to go fairy, that would then resist fighting, and then we have high horsepower for poison and steel. And we get a play rough boost, although we 90 ac. And then I have thick fat here, which is partially why I think I considered ground here as well. Because ice wouldn't be an issue, so it'd just be water and grass. Seed bomb for water, nothing for grass. High horsepower is definitely better offensively. Fairy's not a bad defensive type. That is really... Wow, okay. Rhydon's not fucking around. I think Fairy makes more sense to me here. If I'm being real. Just because we're a little slow. I mean, it's not like crazy good. It's not like steel typing, whereas it's, you know, a bunch of resistances or anything. But we answer the problems we create pretty well, plus it's a nice counter to the fighting types. I mean, ground definitely works, and I mean, I kind of like dicking around a little bit with thick fat, but it still would be a neutral attack to get hit by ice. So it doesn't change much. I think Fairy just makes more sense. Because it works, I think, decently offensively and defensively. It's not like goated or anything, but it gets the job done. Okay. And then Scoville. Currently we're grass. I was debating fire and ground type. Scoville's weird because I always like struggle to figure out what it's actually weak to. I know it's weak to flying. I don't think it's weak to ground. I don't know about rock. I feel mean beating up the little babies. I was debating it because I didn't want to feel mean. Oh, they look so scared. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just close my eyes. Oh, I'm evil. As I stare at it. Normally I don't feel bad about beating up raids. This one I feel like a dick. Anyway. So yeah, if we were to go fire type, it would get rid of the flying weakness. Oh yeah, we'd be weak to water, we'd be weak to ground, we'd be weak to rock. Water we cover with seed bomb. Ground we cover with seed bomb. Rock we cover with seed bomb. I think that's partially the thought process there, as it works. It boosts temper flare, which I think is our weaker offensive attack, and it works out pretty well defensively. Where are these other ones? Oh, they're this way. Whoops. Yeah, we do already have the tinier Mousehold family. We do need to find eventually, or try to hunt down a Dunsparce 3 segment. Although I don't know how hard that is to do. I don't know if you can find him in the wild or not. We like a good 5-star. And then I was considering ground. We'd be weak to water, which we have Seed Bomb. Ice, which we have Temper Flare. And water, ice, grass, which we have... Alright, water we have Seed Bomb, grass we have Temper Flare. Ice we have Temper Flare. And that would boost Stomping Tantrum, which is pretty good offensively. We already have steel coverage, but it would help against, what, electric, poison. And we already have rock coverage, so just be electric, poison, and fire. Oh yeah, we are weak to poison type. I guess I just don't know how much ground... Like, it works fine defensively, but we are more offensive. We do, our other stab already covers our pure fire weaknesses so well. And so it just makes our fire attack stronger and removes a couple of our weaknesses, being flying and poison. Okay, let's just do fire. I think that's the smartest play. Not super exciting or unique, but we're gonna run it. Yeah, and then all these other guys, I don't know what I want to do with yet. The new Legendaries. I do want to figure it out, but yeah, as I said, I have to figure out what the likelihood of me wanting to use them in Terror Raids are. We'll have to take a look at their, I think, offensive stats in a second. And see what looks best. Okay, back to the top. Yeah, so we currently have Houndstone, I'm debating, Bellybolt, Pinglu, Wo-Chien, and Darkspawn. Okay, Houndstone, yeah, I was considering the water because I like the whole fluffy boost shenanigans. Or the resist to the fluffy... Removing the fluffy weakness. But we are using Houndstone primarily offensively. And as a ghost type, we're only weak to Dark and Ghost. So yeah, we could stay Ghost type. I mean, if I were to go, say, Ice type, I think that's just too many weaknesses. Although we cover, what? Some of them. We cover Fire with Dig, Steel with Dig, Rock with Dig, and then Fighting with Play Rough. And then we boost Ice Fang. But that does open up more weaknesses, although we don't have to worry about getting hit by Fighting. Although Steel, Rock, and Fire we're actually technically weak to, so that would just make us quad weak to Fire, which is a bit risky. We go Play Rough, then we become only weak to Steel and Poison, which we do have covered with Dig. We then resist Dark, and Ghost just kind of becomes neutral. We go Ground, yeah, we're weak to Water, Grass, and Ice. We only really cover grass, and it's with Ice Fang, which isn't as strong. The more I think about it, the more I'm considering actually the play rough because of the dig coverage. I don't think water is worth it. Ooh, spicy herb mystic, we take it. As much as, yeah, like I like the idea of playing around Fluffy, it just doesn't benefit us offensively in the slightest to go water type. Or like, yeah, like rock type or anything like that. Just based off the move pool we have. And yeah, like theoretically going ice type to get that extra Ice Fang boost in theory sounds pretty nice. But I just don't think it works enough. I guess we're fighting this real quick. For funsies. And then we'll go, just, okay, I'm coming back to the fair. Belly Bolt! Oh god, Belly Bolt's a fucking weird one because of the Terra Blast shenanigans. I have it written down as flying because it works defensively. And then we have answers for at least rock type, and then, but like all the things we answer aren't that helpful. Like, I mean, I could go something like fighting. Which kind of works, but isn't anything special. Like the best offensive things are fighting, or that cover the most types, are fighting and ground. Ground we do have Mud Shot already, which we could boost. Because yeah, flying covers grass, fighting bug. Like, I just don't know what to fucking do. I think we have Belly Bolt with the magnet because I was trying to make use of Electromorphosis. In which case, just staying electric would be the best. But we kind of just are sitting with Hyper Voice, which never accomplishes anything. And I kind of want to have a way to get rid of that, and there's just literally no other moves that help it. Let's take a look at the rock one too, fuck it. I don't know, man. This is one of those that, like, I wish there was an easy answer. Yeah, and there just, like, isn't. I mean, the other thing, I could go, like, grass help us? Probably not, as we already have rock covered, and ground. Ooh. Doesn't actually get us anywhere, but we're just gonna rock it anyway. Okay. Cause yeah, if we go grass, water, ground, rock, we already hit. Nah, that's useless offensively. Oh, I always gotta hit the second one. I always forget about that. I mean, flying kind of works. Yeah, we go fighting. We get dark, ice, normal. We already do have steel and rock. So dark, ice, and normal. And in ground, we already do have a move. We could go like rock, but that's pretty shitty offensively. I mean, I guess if I go fighting, it is a better option than steel. Even Muddy Water, like, so like, it would be the best option for... Yeah, no, it would definitely be the best option for steel and rock. But, like, is 3 types benefiting us enough? Like, electric is already a pretty good defensive typing, just because of it only having 1 weakness. I mean, what, I could do, I don't know, Ghost or Dark or something, just because those are pretty limited, like, Ghost especially is pretty limited weaknesses. But that doesn't really get us that far offensive. Like, that's what's hard, is I can't find something that works both offensively and defensively for Belly Bolt, just due to its limited move pool. So, like, I think flying works the best defensively-ish. I mean, I could go, what, like steel, I guess. Because that's pretty good defensively, but we're still weak to ground. But But that'd help us against what, ice and fairy types. But none of those are a threat. Like, we already have coverage over our weakest aspect with Muddy Water, which is a little inaccurate, but works. Anyway, okay, real quick distraction. Let me pull out Darkspawn and see if it learns a Steel move. Because that has some level of impact on what I want to do with it. That's right, I can just... No Steel. Damn. I was really hoping for Iron Head. Okay. Yeah, so what? Belly Bolt... I mean, I think flying's really the best option if I want to do it defensively. Because ground and rock are covered, and then I guess it leaves ice. Yeah, I don't know. And then Grass Bite gets 3 new offensive options to help deal with it. God, I don't know. Okay, let's go for the champion fight. Let's see. Do we want to? Let's see. We want to switch anybody out? Maybe we pull out Puncturalic just because it's a little higher level than some of the other guys, some of the other legendaries. Although it's not too big of a deal. But we'll go for the Petra. Yeah, let's go. Let's bring. I already have poison. Is there anybody here that like offensively gets us very far? I feel like we have actually... Nah, let's just run it. Let's just run it. Fuck it. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, this is why I'm struggling a little with some of these. These Terra type things. Oh, maybe I should quickly, before we start though, write down the offensive stats. Because that was kind of how I was generally determining who I was using in Terra raids. Excuse me. Woo! So you have 295, 277, 290 on Walking Wake, 341 on Raging, but 341, goddamn. And 321 on Crown. Oh wait, I could put Petrons in even though I'm not really gonna use it offensively, I don't think. 188, yeah, it's not gonna be used in Terra raids. And then you have 316. Okay. Hi, Psyduck! I like how it always turns over to be like, what? Okay, but yeah, I'll try to pay attention a little bit as we do some stuff with Petra on here. But I'm also, yeah, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Welcome one and all to another thrilling academy tournament. Blah 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 blah. Champion Rack will be facing this time. I'm the instructor. Don't care. Try Toxic for the confusion. That is a unique ability. I'm very intrigued how Petron actually does. Okay, because yeah, I don't think we're taking it out. Here's the problem. Well, this thing might not have very good physical or special defense. Nah. We also don't have EVs in it. I was honestly, I'm just trying to avoid it setting up stealth rocks. Oh. Alright, we took that pretty damn well, I'm gonna be honest. That did not do very much. Although I don't want to risk it critting us with another one. Okay. I am intrigued. Follow me intrigued. Stongiorno. Okay, it probably has a ground move, but I'm gonna run it anyway. We're gonna fuck with this. Yeah, I guess it is kind of unfortunate we're fighting a rock type trainer. Because we can't use their stronger attack. Although a lot of them are physically bulky. Damn. We have like basically no EVs in Spatak outside of those 8. Wednaw. I mean, I'm gonna let Pecharon do Pecharon things here. Okay, about half. The def drop probably won't matter. Draw a lock. Dark move. No clue. I thought that locked us in with and prevented switching, but there wasn't like a message about that. No clue. Okay, well, Pecharon's bulk here is coming in handy. And it make funny noise. I like it. I mean, I'm just gonna keep staying in. I'm gonna let Pecharon do what Pecharon does. Okay, this out's bad. The miss is solid, actually. I think we would have taken it, but wouldn't have been pretty, especially because we can't outspeed for the recover. Do I want to click recover? Like, I could stall this out of Stone Edges. Fuck it, I'm gonna click recover. Oh my god, that did nothing! We are level 88. What level is she? Like, high 70s? 80? Damn! Another miss. Oh my goodness. I was just playing to keep Pecharon as healthy as I could. God dang! I do wonder how meta this thing is in like, I don't know if it's I can't imagine, maybe it's decent in VGC, I really don't know. Or in singles, it's just like, yeah, I wonder if it's limited move pool becomes a big problem for it. It's stab too, Jesus, but that defense stat is crazy. And yeah, you just slap recover on it. Raging Bolt, you get anything cool? Body press. Do not think we care. There was a world where it felt like Raging Bolt should have been a physical attacker, but I just don't think it was going to work out, stat-wise. Shockingly, I've not been hit by a ground move yet. Yeah, this we definitely outsped. Took it pretty well. That is like shockingly little damage for a 120 base power stab move. I don't know what its Colossal's attack stat is, but I don't imagine it's like piss poor. Heavy slam. That did even less. Okay, you know what? Mythuncle here might be a little bit of a goofy feller. And the sounds are funny. I was not expecting it to be this bulky. But this thing is just eating hits. Like it's nobody's business. Six minus 5, only one Pokemon left. But with 10 times the strength, I may as well have 10. Yeah, but I got the defensive 10 Pokemon, so checkmate liberal. This thing could definitely have Earthquake. I'll hit it with a I can't hit it with Toxic. Well, it might have Sturdy instead of Purifying Salt. I was like, yeah, I'll confuse it because that'll make things safer. Not how that works, but you tried. Can't say I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, pure fight. Yes. That one's on me. Oh wait, fuck, it also resists ghost attacks then too, huh? Shit. Well, it also seems like its best option is Avalanche. Did he get poisoned from Malignant Chain? Probably not. That's a cool animation. Ah, this is so fun, or as the kids would say, this rocks! And I guess it's time to rock your world. Oh wow, my world's been rocked. Okay, so I think we're gonna be here for a minute. Okay, back to Ting Lu. So yeah, we're ground type. I was considering steel type. I think partially because I just wanted it because of its good defensive typing. And then fire isn't an issue because of earthquake. Fighting remains an issue, unfortunately. Hey, this is basically super effective. Pathetic. So yeah, fighting, fire we have covered, fighting, we don't. What was the other one? I know steel's weak to one more thing. Fire, fighting, ground, which we don't have an answer for. I think part of the reason I was considering going steel type. Oop, wrong button. I just want to recover. I think part of the reason we were considering going steel typing. He's gonna run out of Stone Edges, LMAO. He used like 3 of them already. This is just doing nothing to us. Was because, yeah, like, Bug would no longer be an issue, we'd resist, Water and Grass are neutral, I believe. Grass might actually be resisted, I always... as I've said before, I'm bad with my resistances. Fairy we resist. Ice we resist. It's just that we don't hit it offensively. We get no offensive benefit from the steel typing. But it does, I mean, it does work defensively, which is what Ting Lu's gonna be the strongest at. It is really weird to make a Pokemon a Terra type that it doesn't have a move for. I think that's what, like, is tripping me up with a few of these guys. Is it's like, do they really benefit? Because my other options are just to keep it as ground like it is now, which would get rid of what? I guess Bug is actually neutral. So we remove a fighting weakness. But we still have water, grass, and ice, and we only have answers for ice. Your potential seems to be infinite. Yippee! Yeah, or Petra runs. Goddamn, this thing just... I mean, PP was kind of an issue, which we didn't need to PP up it. I did forget about that. At least Malignant Chain. Although Recover only has 5 PP, I think it got nerfed at some point. I swear it used to have 10. But to be honest, from a competitive standpoint, that's probably for the better. And then if I go Dark, what we're weak to? Fighting, Bug. We have Rock Slide. We have nothing for fighting. And Fairy. I don't get why it fails because of the exterior weather. It's very strange. I don't get how that works. Or like the non-battle weather. It's weird. Like that doesn't feel like that's how it should work. I feel mean like I'm not paying attention to Pecharunt. Who is just crushing right now. To like a comedic degree. What's this? It's gonna tickle me. Jeez Louise! Holy shit, this thing is bulky. It's just like, oh yeah, you mildly inconvenienced me. Wanna try again, Swalot? This time you'll do damage. This thing is a beast! Oh my goodness! Oh boy. clearly it didn't need more than 2 attacks. Yes, dang. Fuck it. We ball. I'm just gonna keep risking it for the biscuit here. This will probably hurt if it hits us, but I think we could take 1. Okay, that buys us a little extra wiggle room. Yeah, no, honestly, I think recover on this thing is quite solid. Shadow Ball it. Stamina doesn't matter here. Guessing into Earthquakes. Honestly, we took that really well. And it should go down to another Shadow Ball, so I think I just click Shadow Ball. Yeah, no, it definitely goes down to Shadow Ball here. Yeesh! Petra Run is really not fucking around here. Zooey Mama. They're the other teammates we brought, but clearly Petra Run's got this. Okay, we can take a slow bro on. We are weaker to special defense. Oh, it's Galarian. I was worried about like Psychic, but I always forget that he is the Galarian one. Okay, that's not ideal. That is still using Psychic. I mean, it could have been worse. Given we're more physically defensive. And we did put all of our EVs into defensive stats, so. But F and HP. Oh yeah, I was doing Ting Lu stuff, wasn't I? So yeah, if I go dark, well, we have an answer. We really only have an answer for. This thing is gonna want to Flare Blitz us. I think we click recover here. Like, we don't have a great answers into much of the dark type stuff. No fairy, no fighting, just bug. Which is an inaccurate-ish 90 accuracy rock slide. That did so little! What the fuck? This is absurd! Maybe I severely underestimated just how high of a defense stat this thing has. I heard and I was like, yeah, that's pretty solid. He's like, 88 HP is pretty good, but it's not crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Ting Lu's weird. The other thing would be going to fighting type. We get the body press boost. We resist bug. I mean, everything else is kind of just neutral except for fairy. But then we're weak to, well, I guess Psychic. We have Throw Chop, and we're never gonna get hit by a Psychic move. Hydro Pump. No, thank you. Yep, you sure are strong. I need you to share your Pokemon raising secrets with me. That's called getting a Petra Run. Because this thing is nuts. We're all ready to restalize. Time to activate my Terra Orb. Yeah, we go fighting what? It's Flying, which we have Rock Side. Fairy, we have nothing, and Psychic Approach it. Fighting also works. It doesn't have anywhere near as many resistances. Like, I think that's the main appeal of Steel, is that it gets all these resistances. Which, even if we, you know, can't really answer it's the fighting type, which we're already weak to. So nothing really changes there. But We don't really have anything for ground, but it's not quite as threatening as like the water and grass was previous. Well, I mean, earthquakes does more damage than most water and grass moves. I don't really know. Once again, too, I always can just change these if I try something and I feel like it isn't effective. Especially now we have the fucking Terra Shard boost charm from Terra Raids. Like, it's even easier and more consistent to get Terra Shards. Even without, yeah, like a Blissey event coming around or something. How well do we take this? I'm curious. This is gonna probably hurt. Okay, a crit would have taken... Never mind, that was a crit. We took that pretty dang well, all things considered. Given that's what, a 2.5 boost, if I'm not mistaken? And a crit? So that would be what? 2.5 on top of the 1.5? And a 90 base power move? Sheesh. Okay, let's skip down to Wo-Chien real quick. I mean, honestly, the Steel... Sorry, I'm going back to the Steel for a sec. Steel is probably a worthwhile shot. Let's just try Steel. I think, like, defensively, it should be better than... You know, it should do more good than harm. Because the amount of types that are super effective against it that we don't have answers for is, what, just 2, so fighting and ground. Well, as Ting-Lu, it's water, grass... fairy, fighting is like 4 as opposed to 2. So like, yes, the fighting type is still kind of remains an issue, but I think it works out enough. Okay. Little baddie. I don't think we can get synchronized because we're poison type. I'll say it's been a while since we fought Penny in one of these, I feel like. I'm probably gonna end up fighting Penny again in 20 minutes at the Blueberry Academy because we unlocked that yesterday. Okay, and then Wo-Chien, yeah, we currently have the grass, which I'm... Yeah, okay, it did have synchronized, but it doesn't work like that. Cool. Wait, does the confusion also synchronize? Or is it just the poison? It might just be the poison. I have pretty good luck with people hitting themselves. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we gotta poison this thing just because it's bulky as shit. Yeah, we really also gotta PP up. Unfortunately, we can't confuse it a second time. Honestly, I was considering changing the Terra type to get an extra offensive move in, but I don't know if I'd want to get rid of Toxic or Recover. They're both just very useful, given the type of mon that we're using. Although we have only 4 super effective types we can hit super effectively, so I don't know. Anyway. So, to be fair, going like Steel typing and having those extra resistances is pretty nuts. Okay, Wo-Chien, yeah, I don't think we want to do grass typing. I was considering electric and ground. Electric because it only has 1 weakness, being ground type, and that we have Giga Drain for. Did a decent bit there. Let's recover. Or ground typing, which we keep the ice weakness, but water and grass are not really an issue. We have Palm Puff and Giga Drain for them. And then... yeah, what are big, like fire we become neutral to. Bug we resist. Fighting we're neutral. That's annoying. Flying we're neutral. I think just ice, really. And it does help us with 4 types offensively. One of which being fire, which was a bigger concern. And electric, I mean, electric doesn't have that many resistances. I guess ground Ground has some. It probably has. It was more than electric. Although, yeah, I guess electric would do also resist flying, which would be otherwise a bit of a threat for us. Or in our normal form. So we could kind of outplay that a little bit. I'm gonna stay in a little longer. I don't think the burn can stop us. Yeah, I mean... Wu-Chan is also defensive. That's not gonna feel great. It could have been worse. I think the fact that we didn't PP up our moves here is gonna do more harm than anything else. There's no recover and no poison, whatever it is. Malignant chain or whatever it's called. Yeah, this is one of those that as I said, I could see it just going either way. Electric was my first go-to. So I'm like, maybe we just pick electric and call it a day. Oh yeah, ground works too. I mean, I think electric is probably fine. Part of me wants to find that use for Mud Shot, because I guess both poison and fire typing in Mud Shot helps, and those are types we're weak against, while the electric, I mean... That is a tricky one. My gut tells me to just do electric, because that's what I was leaning toward anyway. But ground, I think, logically does make a little more sense offensively. Okay, let's try ground. Once again, as I said, if things don't work, I can always come back and change them. I think we have the supplies to change them. Yeah. Okay, so then it's just Darkspawn. And I think Belly Bolt, right? Oh, and Houndstone, which I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with. So yeah, I think Steel... It works offensively, but I just don't think it's worth it because we're just more offensive. So Ice, if we bring that back into the consideration, I feel like this might hurt a little bit. It could have been worse. I think we do have to recover here. Even with the burn, they're struggling to take me down. And you're level 84, so you're a little higher level than a lot of the other guys. Like this is nuts. That Mythuncle is just soloing everything. I think we have to click recover one more time. But yeah, so I mean, the only other option is Ice type, which does open us up to more weaknesses. Okay, I missed. That being, well, I guess fighting is not a huge concern. Fire is not a concern because of well-baked body, so it's just rock and rock and steel, which Dig deals with. I mean, if I go back to ground type, like ground typing is a pretty theoretically good option. I think the issue, yeah, is we don't have anything for water. Ice Fangs really only works for grass, but isn't the best move ever. And we don't have anything for ice. I guess my problem with ice is, I guess, yeah, I mean, it keeps the steel weakness, so switching to ice type doesn't really benefit us that much defensively. And offensively, it doesn't boost anything that would, like, be a huge threat to us. I mean, one of it is Dragon type, which doesn't help, so it's just Flying Grass and Ground. Maybe we just stick Fairy type, to be honest, and just get the stab boost. Really don't know. I am going to use this, even though I think our last month's Sylveon, if I'm not mistaken. Cool. The one-shot's pretty sick. Dude, this thing is going crazy. I mean, this is a very long, drawn-out thing, but Zooey Mama. You always have to go all out, don't you? And a go at me. Yeah, I had to use the mon that possessed you to beat your ass. I can't believe it's doing this much. Okay, let's go for Toxic. Time to terrestrialize, become who you really want to be and shine like the twinkling stars. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of boring, but I think Fairy. So the other thing is what, Go or Dark type for the crunch boost. Or we go back to the Steel idea. Even though it doesn't help us offensively, it kind of works defensively. Because yeah, if we go Dark, well, we become weak to Bug, which we don't have an answer into. That did, like, stupidly little. Dark, we do Fire, we have Fighting, we don't have Fairy. Like, it doesn't really get us far enough to justify it. Like, Steel's the only thing I could even think, and that we just don't get a Steel move at all. Petra might have to get switched out because I didn't PP max it here. We'll see. We'll see how much damage we do, because this thing's probably pretty specially bulky. Sylveon, that is. And we can't stall it really any longer. As we're out of recovers now, too. Yeah, we gotta switch now, I think. Unlucky. I tried, because I don't think we do enough. God, yeah, the Steel conversation does come back up in my head. Just to counter the weaknesses. Let's go in Shadow Ball. Let's just go you, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna leave Steel question mark. It's a shame I can't learn like Iron Head. It really is. Okay, so I was just going back. If I go back to Houndstone real quick, it's just Houndstone, Belly Bolt, and Darkspoon. So yeah, Houndstone. I was considering the Fairy. We are getting hit by a Fairy move, by the way. Oh, we have speed. Okay, sure. We're actually. I thought we were really slow on it, but it's not that slow, all things considered. And it's offensively crazy. It's got the highest stat out of all the Paradox Legendaries. My poor BBs. What can I say? Crazy strong as always, but you know what? I'm proud of you. I know, I'm proud of me too. One to go. Who is it? Oh, Miss Gear. Okay, well, hang on. Now I gotta go try hard mode. Oh, cracks my knuckles. But yeah, so why would I go Fairy? Oh yeah, Dark Resistance and Ghost is neutral. We then hit Dark super effective. We get the Play Rough boost, which helps more because Phantom Force isn't super effective against that many types. I can't. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we might have to do some switching around here to get rid of the Toxic Spikes. Does it not have that? Okay, I think I am gonna switch here. Yeah, Fairy type's not bad. It doesn't make Fluffy a... Okay, that was unlucky. It doesn't make it like a worse thing. Did not take it out? Oh my god, Light Screened up. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Petron probably would have been fine here, but that was just the easier option. Avila. You know what? Should we just let some other people get some action going? Why not? Just go you, I guess. So yeah, I guess Fairy. I think Fairy's worth the shot. Let's say Fairy type on Houndstone. Because yeah, like Ground is theoretically nice, but we just don't answer into the types well enough. This is probably not gonna one-shot it. 2 shots. Good enough, though. Quake. This might hurt a bit. Could have been worse. Okay. That's that. Oh, yeah, Belly Bolt. Fucking Belly Bolt. Yeah, as I said, I just don't know what the fuck to do with Belly Bolt. Oh, I barely lived that. That's unfortunate. Fine, we're buying turns to let the light screen go away. So that Petron can kill everything else. Yeah. Does Ground... Does Tearing Ground help much? Electric, Poison, Fire... I mean, not really. And then Fighting kind of has the same problems. Dracapult. Okay, that might be a problem. I'm gonna let Pecharunt do Pecharunt stuff here, but this could be a problem. Just given our team is like entirely weak to fucking Dracapult. And Dracapult's pretty damn fast. We're just gonna Phantom Force my ass. Okay, it's a special attacking one. Son of a bitch! I have to switch. That's too risky to stay in. Is Dracapult new? Definitely scary. Okay. Presuming it's a Shadow Ball, I think we have to go you. Just because you're the bulkiest. Okay, I think we could take a Dragon Pulse. Draco Meteor, though. We're lucky it hits itself in confusion. Come on, Hungacopter! Let's go! There's no way it lives this. Okay. Yeah, so Belly Bolt, we could go... Fighting, I guess. But that doesn't... Like, it just... Yeah, everything doesn't get us where we need it to be. That was terribly phrased. None of the typings really get it anywhere new. I'm honestly wondering if we just commit to the fucking Magnet shtick. As much as it sucks to not get any extra coverage on it. Maybe we're replace Hyper Voice with, like, Slack Off? Honestly, this gives me Leftovers protection, or healing, I don't mind. I did just bring a Poison type against the Psychic type, didn't I? Didn't really think that through very well, but whatever. Yeah, it did pretty good damage. Oh my goodness! Wait, that one might always happen, though. Hopefully it just takes it out? And it outspeeds, okay. Maybe we just commit to the electric shtick. Try going into you. Okay, I think we stick to the electric shtick, honestly. I'm gonna make a note. Consider Slack Off? Question mark? Over Hyper Voice, because yeah, we only have the one weakness. The electric boost on top of the magnet, on top of the electromorphosis, just is scary. Okay, finally back to Darkspawn. Chestnut. Buggerly Ball. Back to Petrarunt. Yeah, I mean, Steel, I think... Darkspawn's too much of an offense mon, I think. I mean, maybe it's more defensive than I'm thinking. Maybe I'm thinking it's offensive, but it's actually defensive. I should have recovered first. That's a little unlucky. Could be worse. Such a shame she got rid of the Go-Go. Tragic. Okay, I might have to look at Darkspawn's stats again. And I have to do some quick comparisons with... Okay, well now you're just being mean. With what I'm considering for physical special attacker stuff. Oh, I did just realize, yeah, we do have Miraidon. Which is just going to be the better option over Raging Bolt, I'm pretty sure. Which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, well, we can knock Raging Bolt out. It could get a fun type... That's a sound move? Huh. I didn't know that. Or does that count as a sound move, or does it get like something else to it? Why is that count? What? It's not like a no. That wasn't soundproof. That was bulletproof. Do ball moves count as bullet moves? He's gonna protect, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, so if we go into physical or special attackers, then that leaves what? Walking Wake. And Iron Crown, and then physical we have Iron Leaves, Iron Boulder, and Gouging Fire. Okay, just go down, please. We are gonna switch out after this. Go over the stats I had listed for these guys, and we'll go from there. So Walk and Wake is 290. Switch. Oh yeah, King Gambit we probably wouldn't want to fight anyway. We don't match well into it at all. We can just go to you, I guess, for Flamethrower. Why not? Wake. Hey, Raging Bolt. Unfortunately, has such a good attack stat. But I do think Miraidon's just going to be better, especially just because of its ability and the move it has. The Gouging Fire is 277. Some of these are subject to change. Fuck, wait, are you going to be Dark or Steel? I didn't really think about that. Oh, and you get the whole boost from everyone eating shit on your team. Okay, this could go poorly. Let's This is why you have to pay attention. It went flying, obviously. I knew it was going to do that. Why did it go flying? I swear they just fucking rolled the dice on a couple of these. I mean, I guess it removes the ground issue. Okay, that makes it hard to switch. Although we do get the stab boost, which will hopefully do enough. Let's go. Okay, Iron Boulder is 316. Some cold Steve Austin joke or something. And then Iron Boulder's 3. No, wait. Iron Crown, sorry. It's 321, and then Petrarun, yeah, it's not going to be used for terror raids. Okay. May this light shine forever. Okay. Okay, so real quick, we got Fine Victory, yes. And the winner of the tournament is Champion Rack! Never lose. I'm so good. I didn't lose a fight yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about. The Walking Wake would be Water type. Rack. Iron Boulder would be Rock type. I'm doing this in the wrong order, but I don't care. Gouging Fire is Fire type. What do we get? Okay, that's useless. Not useless, but it's just not very good. Sorry, I didn't mean to bash your gift, buddy. Psychic, and then Iron Crown is Steel. Okay. 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 Cool. Oh wait, that's the title on Petrarun. The wrong button on my guy. Get me back out, thank you. What do we think? Do we think Mithunkel the Paldea champion or Mithunkel the once well trained? I mean, they're a pretty big champion to me, but I also think once well trained fits both the naming scheme and the mythicalness of it all. Mithunkel the Paldea champion, Mithunkel the once well trained. You know what, fuck it. Do I go Paldea champion? Or once well trained? Paldea champion. I don't know why I'm debating this so hard! I mean, you are a Paldea champion. You are a once well trained. Okay, I'll stick to once well trained. Yeah, we get to use Petrarun more now. Okay, was there anything real quick? So I can take Petrarun off the list. Oh, I did want to check out its size, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be the exact same. Okay, we've still got about an hour and a half here. Hopefully we'll have time to do some legendary stuff. I do want to go to the Blueberry Academy and fight a couple people. I'm just not sure who I want to prioritize. Because we have Time, Rhyme, Dendra, and Hassel who we need to fight our second time, but then we also got new guys, which is Penny, Nimona, and Arvin, which we need to fight for the first time. Maybe we do those three first. And go from there. Okay. After... I'm just gonna make a note about when I last checked sizes for teammates. Cool! Off to Blueberry we go. Okay, let me quickly kind of mark off a few things here on my Terra type sheet as I do two things at once here. Big club room. I wonder if Kieran, because he appeared here last time, I wonder if he doesn't appear here, if he appears in his dorm room. Oh, he's not here. Okay, let's check the dorm room actually then. Hang on. Because he wasn't there last time we were in there. And I wonder if Carmen can appear in here too. I don't know where he is. Just curious. Nope, she's not here either. Okay, well. So be it. Sorry, okay. Iron Crown. I need to mark off. Sword. Steel typing for that. And then, sorry, I'm just gonna, let me just do this before I keep getting distracted. And that way I can come back to this in a bit. So Iron Boulder is currently rock type. And then Gouging Fire is a fire type. The Terra, that is, not just their typing in general. Ooh, cool. Okay. Let's see about doing these guys. Oh yeah, we do have the special ball that I've been kind of just sitting on. Because we need 6,400 BP total as far as I know, and we don't have that many extra, so I've just sort of held off on it. I also don't know why the make it better option is still there if we're not allowed to upgrade it anymore. I guess we could start with Nimona. I guess we fought Nimona last time. Maybe we did just fight Penny though. Arvin it is. Get his little intro thing here. Hey, Wreck! That's me. I came as quickly as I could, like I'd do any less for my best friend in the whole world. This man needs therapy. He has some attachment issues, I think, if I'm being honest. Oh, he's talking. Oh yeah, the cook. Yep, nope, that adds up. So seriously, why do I always carry that frying pan around? What kind of question is that? It's so I can always cook if I want to. Duh. I even hug it as I go to sleep every night. It's not like you can cook while you're sleeping, but sure. Hey, you're carrying around a big old rucksack too. It's full of camping gear, yeah? Oh, you noticed. Looks like you're quite the bright little spark yourself. With this handy bag of mine, I can do more than just whip up a meal anytime I want. I'm ready to camp out under the stars anywhere I like. Under the stars? Like, you just sleep outdoors? Wow, no way. That's so cool. I mean, they do live on a fucking ocean. To be honest, I sort of just came because it was you who called and all, but man, look at this place. Blueberry Academy is something else. The classes are all battle-focused, right? It's like a whole day full of our old battle studies classes. I'm sure Nimona would love to have gone to school in a place like this, but I'd miss having practical classes like home ec and stuff. If you had to choose just one subject, what do you think you'd pick? Battle studies or home ec? Battle studies. Ah, yeah, I guess that checks out. You're the strongest little champ. You even beat Nimona, after all. Actually, Dr. Clava was telling me that if I do some studying while I'm here, I'll be able to get some extra credits for our school back home. Sort of falling behind up on that front, so I'm gonna work hard and rack up those credits. Rack? No. Okay, we did use Petra here a bunch, so let's sort of see about using some of the guys who are a little on the lower level side, like you. Because yeah, you did start a little higher. We do have some of these 85s lying around. Hookdraw can definitely go back. I'm gonna try to make sure I'm using everyone to the best of my ability. Oh yeah, you're still 85. Let's put you in over that. Yeah, you're an 84. I'll do that. It is a little hard to keep track of everyone's level, I'm gonna be honest. I think we can rock this. Why not? Do a save. This should be a single battle, so I don't really think I'm that worried about losing, but... The boss has been begging for another chance to battle you, you know. What do you say, bud? Sure thing. Yes, that's my best bud. I'm so ready for this. Aren't we all? Yeah, I added Arvin to the list of things we need to beat for the second round. Cool. And there is still that one mystery person. Child by Pokemon Trainer Arvin, which I'm very curious about. Redant. Definitely didn't do too much team balancing here, but I'm sure it'll work out. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to go slow. I gotta reorder Hunkdrange's moves here. Actually, I think we would have Greedent. We probably would have lived that. Greedent's not that offensively scary, but still. Would not have expected Earthquake on that little guy. Garganackle. Oh yeah, it seems like a good Iron Leaves kind of mon to deal with. Use what? Friend Ball. So it does match it quite nicely color-wise, not gonna lie. Leaf Blade! Yeah, so level 82, it's pretty high level. Oh, you actually lived that. Okay, that's a little inconveniencing, I'm gonna be honest. But we'll make it work. Excuse me. Ooh, cat. Go villain. The thing that I never know how to properly go about dealing with. Oh, Sludge Wave it is. Oh boy. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm paying attention for these first time fights with these guys. Alright, we're gonna have to be a little cautious of those. Oh, you are weak to rock. Interesting. Yeah, so when we tear into fire, that's still gonna be a problem, but... oh well. Cool. I think we switched over to leftovers on Hunk Ranger, yeah. I had Black Sludge, but fortunately it didn't really work out very well. Okay, yeah, we got a ground grass type. Try you. This grass is neutral. So we gotta try to look for like a shiny Toadscool or Toadscool eventually, if we can. We gotta just mess with shiny hunting in general more. I want to try doing it with like doing the encounter power route and not the outbreak route, because I'm really genuinely curious if that's gonna make a difference or how that feels to go for. Well, that's just rude. I like Leech Seed or something here, but I'm just gonna stay in. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, yeah, it was a crit. Okay, yeah, we're switching. We're going to Raging Fire. Gouging Fire, not Raging Fire. I'm confusing all their names! Oh, the horrors. Yeah, the Stealth Rocks kind of suck, but 25% is manageable enough. And boom, Temper Flares, but what's our answer to Mabostiff? I didn't really think that far in advance. Yeah, I'll figure it out. We don't really have one, do we? That's okay. Cloyster. Ooh. Ooh, okay. This is gonna seem crazy, but I think we just Power Gem it, because that is much worse special defense. That's the only reason I'm doing this. And I think we can actually just one-shot out with Power Gem here. Yeah, so yeah, we'll worry about what we want to do in terms of our new legendary friends' Terra types in a tiny bit. I figure, as I said, I gotta go over the raid stuff, which we'll figure it out. We'll do that sooner or later. And finally, Mabostiff. Let's try Garganackle here, because we can just Hammer Arm it. Unless he changed his Terra type from Dark, which I guess is not an impossibility. That's right, you're shiny. I haven't used Chunk enough, I want to be honest. I gotta use Chunk more. I feel like I've already used all the legendaries more than I've used poor Chunk here. Although Chunk just came out of nowhere and was kind of a surprise teammate last second, so... Do we want to Terra as well? Nah, it doesn't really do anything here. We're fighting moving. But Blast, if you know what's coming, shine as bright as anything, bud! Your ball's upside down, buddy. Okay, so is this gonna stay Dark type? Yes, okay. It was like the moment of truth. Couldn't wait for it to turn into like a psychic type or some shit. Bite him to pieces with those sturdy molars! Time for all that daily brushing to pay off! Aw, you brush his teeth? It's so silly! Okay, we took that well enough. No! 90! The leftover curse. But yeah, I mean, a wide lens theoretically would be nice, but I think leftovers are more beneficial still. Oh, that doesn't even take it out. I hope I don't have to, like, sack something. Let's try you. I'm gonna blame the Intimidate. I mean, that did not do very much damage, unfortunately, to it. Yeah, that was a pretty decent bit of damage. Hopefully it doesn't have anything super effective. Both Garganackle and Iron Shred, they still need max friendship on. Okay, it just crushed again. Cool. We're good. Crit might have actually taken me out there. Didn't think it would, but it might have. Cool. And that is Arven. Yeah, it is like we kind of just bring a variety of Pokemon here. Just use whatever. Unlike some of like the gym leader rematches and stuff, are you kind of have to be pickier with what you're bringing. You know, all of them being the same type. What a little battle master! For a second thought he called us a bastard. I was very confused. I was like, no, you've met our mom. Sheesh, you're a little menace in battle, like usual. I tried training on my team so that we wouldn't lose to you again, but no dice. You even brushed Mabostiff's teeth. Oh, and I just remembered, I found these funny phone cases at the airport, so I bought them. You received a set of sandwich cases from Arven? I thought of you in the moment I saw them, so they're a little present for a great battle. Okay, I gotta see this. they're like hot doggy almost. That's so funny. Wait. It was like the more, yeah, it is like the more, that's cute. Doesn't unfortunately match this outfit, but that is really funny. Wrong button again. That is very cute. And goofy. I'm gonna stick with the blueberry case just because it works so nicely with this outfit, but I respect it. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see about doing Nimona. Oop, not Arven. He's already here, yeah. Oops. Oh wait, I just want to check. Did I spell his name right? Yeah, okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was an E-N or I-N. Nimona. Oh crap. Nimona. I'm trying to keep track of multiple things at once. Okay. Ta-ta-ta-cha! Hey, Rack, I'm here! Man, Blueberry Academy's awesome! I wonder, so I gotta assume that Arven and Nimona are gonna be chit-chatting, right? Or I guess you could be talking with somebody else here, too. Yeah, they are chit-chatting. That makes sense. Arven, did you hear... Wait, did I hear right that the certain floppy-haired pal of mine started taking on gyms? Oh. Oh, Garrett, is he here or in... Paldea? Yeah! You're the last person I wanted to find out about that! What? Oh wait, he's taking him on? Oh! Pff, I thought he was talking about Kieran. But, well, yeah, I figured I'd start small and try one out, and then in between school and all. Nice! It's a perfect first step on your path to becoming champion, Arven! No way, there's no way I'm taking it that far. It's just like, I don't know, I want to be able to stand beside my best bud and feel like I belong there. Oh, whoa, okay, I get it. So what I'm hearing is we should battle for the right to be Rack's rival! See, this is why why I didn't want you to find out. I knew you'd be like this, you battle maniac. I guess I'll rock the same team here. Fuck it, we ball. It's wild how different Blueberry Academy is from our school back home, huh? I snagged a quick look inside the terrarium. I can't believe it's all underwater. It all looks just like regular above water. And I heard the school puts a super heavy focus on Pokemon battling too. That means I can battle to my heart's content here, right? Right? Yeah, great, right? Yes! As soon as I've taken care of what you called me for, I gotta battle every student here. Honestly, they'd probably enjoy it. You know, I'm really glad you invited me, Rack. Thanks so much. We got some E4 members. You gotta go take on the E4 here. Hey, if you got a few minutes, want to battle? I like how when I heard floppy-haired friend, I immediately assumed it was Kieran over Arvin. But yeah, so he's trying to take out a gym he's trying to take on the gym challenge in Paldea to see how he does. Yeah, so we can feel like he's like a worthy opponent of mine. Hey, you know, you're worthy no matter what, Arvin. I love you. Yes, you're on. Let's have us a fruitful battle. Yeah, I'm pulling out all the fruit Pokemon. I don't have Cherim or Cherubi with me. It's not even in this game. Challenged by Chippy and Nimona. Okay, this thing might have Earthquake. Or a ground move of some sort, but we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. It's the same thing. Ah! No! Bavara! Oh, my baby, no! I was hoping you'd live one. That was so naive of me. You son of a bitch, Lycanroc! I immediately looked over. Thankfully, I do have the friendship ribbon with Glamora. You're gonna pay for what you've done. Oh boy. Infernape. Oh, so she has some new mons. Cause yeah, I know like when we did the Petra Run thing, she had a Komodo, but she did not have this Infernape. Hopefully she doesn't have anything with like guts. You got Monk. Yeah, it honestly feels pretty at home for her. Probably one-shots, right? Yeah. What you got next to counter me, huh? She's gonna have like a water starter as well of some sort? Palmot. Fair enough. A little risky, but I think we'll be okay. We should outspeed. Probably. We're about to get our ass close combated, aren't we? Come on! It's just healing. The noise it makes is so goofy. The little guy. Yeah, we haven't used our Palmot too much recently. The one problem with having, what, like 63 teammates or whatever it is we have, it's hard to use them all. maybe I did go a little overboard. Okay, so you still have the Komodo. I guess we just go for the Psychic. We could go for Dragon. I think we just go you. It's probably the safest. Marahunkno, the once well-trained. No. Get poisoned. Poison. Psyblade. Okay, that could have done more. They are pretty bulky. Is that really your best option? Was Drain Punch? Maybe like a dragon move? Or you're just like, well, I may as well try to feel a little bit better. Honestly, really cool animation for Psyblade. Not gonna lie. Okay. Sure. Guessing, yeah, you don't have much else. Oh, did I just activate Marvel Scale? I guess we are physical, so that doesn't matter. That was not the move. I mean, it'll still do decent damage, probably. it's fine. Leaf Blade should kill. And then Meowscarada is the only thing left, which I think Gouging Fire answers probably pretty well. Oh, yeah, I think last time it Terra Dark. So, as opposed to Grass. I mean, I think we still Temper Flare. Although Dragon Claw, I think, is what, 10 base power more? 5 base power? Might only be 5. Well, that stinks, but I'm still having fun, and we're only now getting to the best part. The part where you Terra? I guess that's the best part. Yeah, we can actually Terra at a lot of these legendaries at any point. I guess I can go Temper Flare. It's only 5 power difference, just in case it's Grass type. Shine blazingly bright, our greatest treasures! Okay, it is Dark type. That's fine. 5 base power difference. Make a huge diff. I'm gonna assume it outspeeds me. Yeah, Throat Chop. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, at least it doesn't have Protean. As long as we 2-shot it, I think we're fine. I think the Toxic chip is gonna make a difference. You know what? Glamoura's death will not be in vain. Sorry, fainting. Yeah, no, that poison's gonna make enough of a difference, isn't it? Okay, we'll do Dragon Claw just because it's slightly better. Crit shouldn't even take us out here. Okay. Woo! Honestly, I've really been enjoying using Gouging Fire. Part of it just being, part of that being so massive, the past Paradox Mons is really, or the Legendaries is really just making me like them. Yeah, unfortunately, Garganacle's kind of hard to send in sometimes, but I'll do my best. Ah, that was a great one! I'm trying to find those moments. Yep, that was a great one for sure, and an L for me. I hope you and I keep on battling forever, Rack, even when we're grown up. In fact, we gotta keep battling. Let's call it a promise. Here, something to seal the deal. Focus Sash. Sure. We can buy that, but I'll take it. Think of me when you use it. Best rivals forever. Next time she's gonna show up with a Focus Sash. I guess we just run the same team for Penny even. And I wonder if this will unlock the mystery person. Ah, I'm in the wrong spot. Hey there, Rack. Is this your club room? Hope so, since I came to raid it. There's no way she's not talking with Nimona, right? Like, come on, no. It is cool. There's all these little like niche, not niche, but like specific conversations amongst people. Let's actually lead Garganacl here, just because I said I gotta try to use it more. So Penny, which do you like better, our academy back home or Blueberry Academy? Well, they both get minus points, and schools aren't my happy place. So true. But if I had to pick, all the battle-obsessed students here make it feel way too intense. So our academy back home gets my vote. Aw, what's wrong with a little battle obsession? It's fun. So you prefer Blueberry Academy then? Oof, that's a tough call. But I think I gotta move to our academy back home too. Oh, how come? Well, we've got our battle studies course, and our teachers are super nice. And I never have met you and Rack if we hadn't enrolled there too. Huh, yeah, I can't argue with that. Aw. She's lying to make us feel better. Anyway. Oh wait, that's right. Oh, I didn't bring up the. Okay, I gotta talk to Arven after. I'm gonna make a note for this. Talk to Arven after battle. I'm assuming we can't battle him twice by calling him back again now that he's left. But I totally forgot to do that. Kid Academy was really fun, even though some things got out of hand. We should all go again sometime. I'd be down. It seems like they don't have too many classes in the classrooms here at Blueberry Academy, huh? I can't believe they just hold classes on the terrarium. Big time culture shock. I can't believe Blueberry Academy has its own Elite Four. Ooh, I really want to know what kind of Pokemon they all use. Yep, they all battle stuff. Adds up. Blueberry Academy is like unreal. I can't believe you get to study here. But there sure are a lot of people in this room I don't know. Makes me kind of nervous. Relatable. Oh, you'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. I could have given better advice. Not everyone can be as outgoing as you, Rack. I guess I could try toughing it out a little longer if I think of this as extrovert practice. So true as well. Just don't leave me alone for too long, okay? New places are a lot for me to deal with. Man, this character is way too relatable. Ooh, from that glint in your eye, I'm guessing you want to battle, am I right? Hey, we can do a Terra raid together. We haven't done one of those. If someone challenges me to a battle, you know I've got no choice but to accept. I do like how in Sword and Shield in the DLCs, like, I think once you do the DLCs, a couple of the characters will show up in, like, Terra raids. Kind of wish they did that in this game. Just a mild thing. Given they mentioned it. You were challenged by Pokemon Trainer Penny. Umbreon. I wonder if it could actually outspeed Umbreon. I don't think Umbreon's like that slow. Yeah, level 84 is pretty dang high. Wow, we just ate that. I mean, I know Umbreon's not that offensive, and I imagine we're more physically defensive. Are we? Okay, now I'm just curious. About the same, actually, because we probably put a bunch of EVs into it. Yeah, I mean, we did the nature. Oh, don't do that. That's mean. Stop it. Everyone gotta lower my attack. First the flinch, then the attack. What next? You're just gonna hurl insults at me? I mean, at least I'm back to full health. Okay. No more flinches, please. No, I said no more flinches. I didn't say flinch me again. Sheesh. You're not even listening to me, are you, Umbreon? Okay, let's see. Don't do it again. You son! That's 3 for 3! Bro. You done? Can you stop flinching me now, please? Okay, there we go. Didn't even take it out. Okay, we'll go for a 100 act move, just because it should take it out, regardless. We'll just go for Earthquake. Cool, there we go. Okay, Vaporeon. Sorry, I started looking away, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's gonna have to be you. We have a lot of things weak to water, I realize. Remember the Leaf Blade! Okay. Okay, Leafeon. Yeah, just Gouging Fire just because they're new. Emperor Flare. Okay. They really like clicking the baby doll eyes, huh? Yeah, no, it's a shame it's not Legendaries, because then they keep track of every time someone clicks the move in that game. Or every time the evolution, because it's one of the challenges for each of them. So then my number goes up, but I don't get it in this game. It's tragic. I got pinged on Discord, but then there was a fucking wall of text that I was updating myself on. Like a true professional streamer, I'm getting easily distracted without the stream. Okay, please one shot. Yes, let's go, Chunk! Making things happen. Do you have like Flareon and Sylveon left? I haven't been keeping that good a track, I'm gonna be honest. Pumpkin Zeller, it's your time to shine, baby! Yeah. Flareon, we're gonna hit it with a Hydro Steam! Bada baboosh! Bada baboop. What? Yeah, we'll run with it. Just run with it. And finally, Sylveon. We go Tricky Hunky. We haven't used you yet today in this battle. Get him with the old Iron Headerino. Look at how angry Trunky Hunky is. Oof, I'm in a bind here. I can't believe I'm down to my last VV. Yeah, you're really surprised. And with an Iron Head! Terrestrialize like the twinkling stars. You can be whoever you want to be! You saying that makes me think it's going to be something other than Fairy type. I doubt it, but you never know. Nope, still Fairy type. We're Gooch. Didn't get caught off guard too badly. Baby Doll Eyes. We're definitely not one-shotting this. Hopefully still a two-shot. Yeah, no, that... We would definitely would have taken it out without the Baby Doll Eyes. I don't think that is even going to prevent me from taking it out, but who knows. Nope. Cool, cool. Okay, I gotta remember to actually talk to Penny after the battle. See her little lines of dialogue. I'm curious if we're going to unlock that mystery person. They're intriguing me. My poor Phoebe's. She always looks so upset when she loses. She's like so casual about everything, and then she's like, "Hoof! I despise you." Jeez, how do you keep battling all my VVs anyway? I don't get it. But you know, I'm so glad I got to meet you. I never thought I'd get close with anyone else, like I did with my friends in Team Star. Sorry, that came out of nowhere, didn't it? I just felt the need to say it. Anyway, here, for you. Funny smiling VV, or V-Pix. You know what, sure we take. I called it a VV because of her. No! So, that wraps that up. Hasta la vista. What else you gotta say? Thanks again for inviting me to visit all these places with you. It's not the easiest thing for a former Shen like me to do, but I always end up having fun. Okay, what else you got? You know how Squawkability are used to ferry the flying taxis around back in Paldea? Well, where I'm from, we use Corviknight, and in the Terrarium, it's yet another different Pokemon. Yeah, so she used Corviknight, because she's from Galar, and I think that was brought up when she left Paldea for a while, and then yeah, here they use Skarmory. The Terrarium sure is something else. It's easy to forget you're actually indoors when the dome looks just like the sky. How do they do that anyway? Black magic. Evil. Did that unlock the new one by any chance? It didn't. I wonder if there's some, like, special condition that needs to be met. Okay, maybe we can actually technically just fight Arven again. I'm not gonna. I think I'm actually gonna switch it up here in a sec. Although I am gonna step away, I think, for a moment. But I want to see about doing some of the legendaries that we've got access to. So we'll do that in a moment. Let me be right back, and then we'll go from there. So, un segundo. Running back through one more sec. second here. Okay. So, yeah, we're going out to the front anyway, I can point it out. So yeah, there's a guy here who who gives us, these key item candies. Let's see. So this guy over here with the suit, we haven't talked to him in a while. I completely forgot the voice I gave him because it's been like a month and a half since I fucking talked to him first. But yes, he gave us a Zapdos treat, a ground treat, and a Solgaleo treat. I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out. So I wrote down what he mentioned. I guess we can grab one more just to sort of get a refresher on how this one works. Yeah, okay, let's talk to him real quick. Snacksworth here. Now, let's see if you've been chipping away at those BBQs or not, Rek. Heavens to Betsy, you've gone and completed 40 solo quests! I'm sure I've completed way more than that. I'd say you've earned yourself one of my special snacks, Rek. Kung Fu treat! Sorry, I did a double take. I was looking up and I went boom. Oh! A snack made from ingredients favored by the legendary Pokemon Kung Fu. I was not expecting that. That there's a Kung Fu treat. You know Kung Fu, frightfully rare, that one, not your run-of-the-mill Pokemon. Speaking of Kung Fu, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fellow. I was venturing off in Paldea when I saw Kung Fu training. I ambled right up to it and asked, "Ho ho ho, hard at work training are you?" Why, the two of us got on like a house on fire. We trained together for a time till Kung Fu seemed to be itching to move on. But it left me a gift. It plucked up a haul of the bamboo sprouts that grew nearby. Okay. So, what was it? Bamboo forest, I'm just gonna call it. To get Kung Fu. Because yeah, I don't think he retells you where these are. Maybe if you go through all his things, you can talk to him or something, but bamboo sprouts that grew nearby, just for me. It loves that snack you have there, so you might just have a shot at meeting it too. If you don't know Kung Fu, be sure to give it my best. Cool. I was not expecting Kung Fu, I'm gonna be honest. I wonder if this order has to be like a set order and not like complete RNG, I imagine. But yeah, so currently we have 4. We have Groudon, which is supposedly under the... I was taking notes when he talked about these because I wasn't sure if it'd reference it, because it doesn't sound like the candy, for example, and it doesn't seem like he tells you again, he just jumps into the next one. So I've been writing things down, which this spreadsheet has been a godsend for that. Anyway, yeah, Groudon is apparently under the huge cave system under Alfornada, which I'm pretty sure we've been there before since we got the candy, so we might have to use the key item down there, I'm not sure. Then there's Zapdos on top of a tall lighthouse overlooking a distant city. I assume that's outside of, we'll just pull up the map. Iono Town. It's not Zapico. Levincia, that's what it is. And then the arena on top of the Pokemon League building to get Solgaleo. And then the Bamboo Forest now to get Kung Fu, which I'm pretty sure is the thing that's over here. Interesting. I mean, Solgaleo would be the easiest to go for and see kind of how this works, I think. So I might do that. We could prep this. So unfortunately, one thing about the legendaries in this game is they're all shiny locked. Not that I necessarily would hunt down a bunch of them shiny. I don't think I have the patience to do that, admittedly. I had the patience to get one in Shield, and that was by accident. I planned to hunt down one in Shield if I didn't find one, but I happened to find the shiny Lugia, which is pretty sick. Otherwise, I would have, funny enough, I think gone for Rayquaza, which we ended up getting for free in this game for the Terra Raid event. Which we named Joker. Okay, let's plan this out. Let's assume we're going for yeah, let's go for Solgaleo. So unfortunately, that is what? Steel Psychic. Let's get you for Ruination. I don't know what level these are going to be, but yeah, they are shiny locked, unfortunately. And then I'm going to presume, because of that they're also... I just entirely missed it. That they're also title locked. I don't know for 100% certainty, but that would just generally make sense to me. We do have a Thunderbolt. I guess we'll bring you for Yawn. And the other 3 are kind of just a crapshoot. Do we have anyone that I think would just kind of do well? You probably can just Take some hits. I don't know if it's a physical or special attacker, admittedly. I have recover on you, but I'm not sure if I want to bring you. Especially because I don't want you to lower friendship, because we don't have it on you yet. I mean, you have Regenerator, which is pretty good for this, I'd presume. I guess Cyclozar follows that exact logic, too. Okay. I'm gonna save now, just to save people precaution. But yeah, so I think Solgaleo is easy, because we know exactly where it is. Because it's like a small area. Like, the Alfredana cave system is a bit bigger, so if we have to find Groudon sitting out in there, like how we found, like, Koraidon and Miraidon in Area 0, it could take a while, potentially, or, you know, to get the right lighthouse thing for Zapdos, because there are multiple lighthouses in the game by cities. So this would be a much more simple spot, because I'm guessing maybe we have to use the item in the right spot, which I feel bad for anyone who just didn't write this down, because I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to find it if you have to use the item. Yeah, we actually, funny enough, have gone up here before. I guess I can just do the normal fly now, or the fancy fly, huh? Well, we'll do the glide method. Who knows, maybe we'll see a shiny Magnezone or Garchomp. Which, to be fair, is still wild to see. Okay, well, I don't see a... Can I save here? A Solgaleo yet. I'm curious if it's just going to, like, activate when we get there. I wonder if this is going to be, like, a cutscene, or if it's going to be just, like, magically appear. It's been a while since we've been up here. Okay, so it's not, like, up here. And yeah, we can't go down the elevator. Okay, so right now it's not here. Maybe we do have to use the candy. It'd be funny if there's, like, no cutscene and it just magically appears. Yeah, it's the first legendary from a different game we're going for in this game. Solgaleo tree. Use? Down here? Ah! Okay, so they are going to be out in the overworld. Interesting. So yeah, once you get the candy, you just have to find him. Okay, that's actually a lot more reasonable than using the item in the right area. Yeah, cool to see its face move. So I'm assuming we cannot get Lunala in this game, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to trade through Pokemon Home for a few of the Myst Legendaries, I think. I'll have to see what I can do. Some of them I might be able to actually get from Pokemon Home myself. I mean, I've saved a few of them over time. But kind of an interesting, like, side going on here. Never really looked at you from the side, I guess. I don't know, I'm not like a huge Solgaleo person, but seeing it here is kind of fun. I kind of dig it. Okay, let's battle. Oh no! Gotta go with the sun sound effect. What are you gonna be, level 70? Higher? I guess leading false swipe was not the play here. Okay, 70. So I guess I don't know what balls I'm catching any of these guys in. I'm just gonna kind of wing. Yeah, you have false. Or you have fucking... Flare Blitz? Oh, that's annoying. So you should be Psychic Steel, if I'm not mistaken? Or am I just crazy and you're Fire type? We'll go for a false swipe. Okay, that should be Steel Psychic. Oh, Flare Blitz is annoying. Oh, I could have also done a Sandwich to make this easier to catch, shouldn't I have? Or couldn't I have? Well, if we fail to catch it here, I can switch it up. I mean, I could take one more hit. This could get messy. This is an awkward one to go for first. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that you can't, whatchamacallit? Get this with a title. Okay, I kind of want to catch this in a Premier Ball, to be honest. I'm going to try to match the Legendaries with the balls. Although this is going to suck at this HP with no EX, or no catch boosts. Maybe we'll get a lucky crit capture. Oh yeah, we didn't attack it, so it couldn't Metal Burst. Be pulling up with an imprisoned Flare Blitz Pokemon for this. I honestly thought I might have had it. I mean, the one thing with Flare Blitz is we can go to have Pokemon that it doesn't do much damage. So, like, we could put up, like, Walking Wake, for example, who quad resists fire. And that could help a little bit. If this gets problematic. You know what? I think I'm going to try False Swiping one more time. I don't know how cautious I should be. I mean, I did save. I can just reset, obviously, but I don't want to reset too much. You have Wild Charge as well? Bro! I don't know, there's ways to give it certain abilities. I don't know if there's an option in this game. I'm gonna have to give it like fucking Rockhead if that's even an option. Yeah, the Premier Ball looks like it goes pretty well with it, given Solgaleo is mostly white and then has the yellow. It does have the red, not the yellow. It does have yellow too, but, you know. I mean, honestly, the Ultra Ball wouldn't look that bad on it. But I like being fancy. We're probably not going to use any of the crazy fancy balls. Just because that's too much of a pain. I was going to say, yeah, we're only going to be able to get one Urshifu. I mean, theoretically, if some of the Pokemon in this game are exclusive, that are exclusive in this game, are available in Shield, I could start a new save file in that game in an attempt to get them legitimately through a new save files DLC. Is it worth it? Probably not, no. But I could do it. I wonder what its last move is. It's only used 3, I'm pretty sure. But that is always an option. I guess the next question too is, do I want to have like a naming scheme for the Legendaries? I know I did that in Brilliant Diamond, although there's a lot of Legendaries I have to probably keep track of. Yeah, I want to say Kyogre was Shield exclusive. But yeah, I mean, like, if I think Lunala might have actually been Shield exclusive as well. If there's somewhere it's dupes, like, there's not really a good way for me to go about getting them. Because I doubt any of the, like, Let's Go Eat. I guess it could be Brilliant Diamond, but that would be a huge hassle to do. Like, Sword and Shield, you can run to the DLC Dynamax adventure shit, like, pretty quickly. Because you don't have to beat the game for it. I'd have to beat the game for BDSP Legendaries, and then I'd have to turn around and hunt down a bunch of, like, the pieces. I mean, I could play through Shining Pearl at some point. That's something I haven't done. But that is sort of a commitment for something that is very unnecessary when I can just get stuff through home. And yeah, I'm not spending, as I said, it's the same DLC price thing. Like, I'm not spending $30 for the Sword DLC. I mean, at that point, I'm probably better off just buying the fucking Violet DLC. Which I still don't think is going to be worth it. Especially not owning the game. So, we've gone through, what, like, 16 Premier Balls? I could Timer Ball it, but that's not as fun. We're back to full HP, which is kind of funny. Because, I mean, I could kind of counter Flare Blitz with, like, a Flash Firemon or a, well, you know, something like that. I think Darksplund would work even, too. But that doesn't help with the Wild Charge. You got me excited! And we can go a Ground type for Wild Charge. But once again, Long Run doesn't get us anywhere. I mean, I guess we could go like a Ground Water type. I don't know if there's any ground flash fire mons. It's possible. I just don't know immediately off the top of my head. Okay, we're gonna try switching here. As I said, to minimize recoil. Although, yeah, we're still weak to... Yeah, I mean, I don't know, there's a few moves like Heal Pulse that I could theoretically use. I like how I'm thinking way intensely for this, as opposed to just using a better Pokeball. You have Solar Beam? Bro! Sure. Yeah, I did kind of fuck up by not getting a level 2 boost for Psychic or Steel. Is this neutral? It is. Wow, we ate that. Yeah, I'm guessing if not one, then 2 Flare Blitzes is taking this thing out, unfortunately. I don't know how many it's used. Maybe it's out of Flare Blitz PP. I mean, it has, what, 10 PP, I think? I don't think it's used 10. It's definitely not a Wild Charge, but it can't hit us with that. Might be out of Metal Burst, I don't know. Honestly, I could probably catch it in a single Timer Ball if I just fucking used that. But I'm being stubborn. Just because the Premier Ball is more unique, you know? Now we've got a bunch of Legendaries already in Fun Balls. All our teammates. You know, you only get one of them. May as well make the most of it. I don't know at what point I go, this is not worth it. There's just too many Premier Balls. Oh, sorry. Completely unrelated. Going back to Hubfu, I wonder how you evolve it in this game. And that's also a problem, but I could get an extra one. I thought I had it. I could get an extra one through the Shield DLC in that game too, and that's actually, once again, not ridiculously hard, I don't think. So. Although I might need to get 2. I might need to get Kung and the Urshifu I'm missing. Did that take itself out? Or did it live? I think it lived. Sheesh. Okay, well now I think it's going down. Right, going down? Yeah. We tried. Okay, yeah, this time I should probably quickly make a, some sort of catch power. That was kind of on me for just blanking on that. I got so excited. Yeah, this is the first of these we're going for. Okay, I cannot craft a Psychic 2. The Steel 2 one is kind of a shitload of ingredients. But it might be worth it. There's also, I guess, a cheap Steel one. I mean, can I buy any? I was trying to avoid that just because I don't know if this boosts friendship at all, but we could also buy, there's the 150 BP Academy Special, but I don't think that's worth doing. No, at least I can steal one. Quickly drop back down. I started prepping for fall damage. I was playing Legends Arceus earlier today, and it shows. Okay, let's go for the Steel 2. Which is number 118, the Ultra Hefty Sandwich. Which thankfully does not have wasabi in it. Because I still don't know how to fucking get that again. Although Port of Arenado sounds pretty good right about now. Maybe we do that after this real quick. That is a lot of ingredients. It seems very hefty. What the fuck is this? Who is eating this? Why are they eating this? Oh my goodness! That bounced in the worst way imaginable. There's no way I can put the fucking sandwich top piece of bread on this, dude. I almost said sandwich lid, I'm gonna be honest. My Pokemon didn't even complain. Normally when you just... You can't even see the pick! Normally when you just drop the bread off the side, the Pokemon will like make a noise. In this case, they're like, nah bro, I get it. Okay, where is the pick at? Can I spot it? Sorry, that's why I'm waiting for this animation. Nope, it's gone. Oh, there it is. You can see it's slightly under the chicken. Fucking wild. Yeah, now we may as well go for the friendship boost. Granted, I guess not that many of these guys still need the friendship boost. Excuse me, by the way, 1 second. Actually, none of these guys need it. Nah. Yeah, that point was entirely mute, but that's okay. Catching Power Steel, level 2. We also get a raid. Sorry about that. Raid Power Dark 1 or an Encounter Power Ghost 2. I don't know if we can do anything with that, to be honest, but it's there. Most of these guys don't even get level XP. Yeah, I think Clodsire is pretty good for this. The ground typing. It's actually nighttime now. We can get a different atmospheric photo. No! I wish I could turn that off in the menu. Honestly, kind of cool. Anyway. La Leona! But yeah, I honestly think going for the para right away is probably a good call. And then we probably fall swipe it to like half HP. Yeah, it does outspeed King Gambit from the looks of it. I guess I could actually, while catching Legendaries, start looking at the teammate para-typing stuff if I really wanted to. Because there's that, and I wanted to look at it from the raid perspective. I guess I could take a peek here. But does Metal Burst, does it always go first or something weird? Oh no, it's paralyzed now, you fucking bozo. I'm great at this. Okay. Okay, yeah, so looking real quick at the Terra stuff, we're looking at physically Iron Leaves, Iron Boulder, Gouging Fire. So the one Pokemon that I was looking at this list that is just not quite up to par with the other guys is Flamigo, which we really only needed for fighting and bug types, which can probably be replaced by a mix of Iron Leaves and Iron Boulder. I'm not sure about Poison type, for example. Okay, we should probably switch now. Because that's Great Tusk. I guess that we probably have to wait and see what the full stat is. I mean, I think Great Tusk might be slightly better, to be honest. Let's see how this goes with the level 2. Maybe it'll go perfectly. Darn. I wonder if these are going to appear in the Pokedex. Because I know, like, in Sword and Shield, the Legendaries were not in any of the dexes, which was kind of annoying just for organization purposes. But, like, Petron, for example, did appear in the dex in this game at the end. Even though it's not, like, required to complete the dex. Same with Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. So I hope these have, like, a dex spot. That'd be really nice just for, you know, organization and making sure I get all of the Legendaries that are available and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so, because currently Iron Leaves is 295 physical attack, while Flamigo is 294, and I think we're like 10 levels lower. So, hey, that was fast as fuck! Okay, well, we'll get back to that in a moment. Yeah, dang! Let's see. No, it doesn't have a dex entry. That's okay. Did go to the box. Is it anywhere to be found, or is it all the way down here? It is down here. Let's take a quick peek at it. Blue metal body prevents other Pokemon's moves or abilities from lowering the Pokemon's stats. Not terrible. Interesting move pool here. Yeah, I don't think they're unfortunately going to have any ribbons or marks. IVs, kind of pretty mediocre, but that's okay. I mean, I don't have any immediate intent on using it for anything. Yeah, let me cross that off the list. That's one whole legendary captured. Now that I did one whole legendary, do I want to do anything else with this sandwich that's up for another 25 minutes? Encounter Ghost, catching steel. Is there anything I could think of where I could do anything fun with Encounter Ghost? I mean, there's generally ghost types around here, I think. I'm like, I could just see if I get a crazy lucky shiny without the shining boost. I don't even know. No, I'm just not even confident that there's stuff here. I'm like, yeah, we use so many supplies on the sandwich that I'm like, I guess we can just take a look around. That's a Murkrow. I'm not sure what exactly I'm intending to accomplish here. But I'm mildly curious. My own goal? Wait, which one was that? Is that the orange one? That's the one we're missing. I can use Hydro Apple. No, maybe that's the brown one. Maybe that's just the normal day one. This is like I kind of just forgot about needing. But we need the orange one. I think it's literally that and female Basculegion are the only forms. Damn. I don't know, maybe there's a way to do it. I might have to look it up, to be honest, just because of the specificity of it all. I know that in Sword and Shield it was very specific. Like, it was like, you know, find a Terra Ray in a 1 hour period or some bullshit. So, you're level 55 or something. How are you? 45. How are you outspeeding me? I know I'm not fast, but like, damn. Meh. Okay. Yeah. Let me get flinched. I like how I've immediately gotten very distracted from the goal we had. Yeah, it's life. I mean, I guess it would technically be smart to get all the legendaries to appear in the overworld and then catch multiple with the same typing at once, but that's okay. We're just gonna wing it. We're not competitively hogging resources. We're not a billionaire. We're not Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates or anyone of that nature. This is the lamest call-out post. I'm like, yeah, I can name 4 rich people. Oh, does Mark Cuban count? Is he a billionaire or is he just like a... I mean, he's probably a piece of shit anyway. I don't know, but he's probably a piece of shit. He's probably done something bad. He has a lot of money. I mean, that's pretty bad. We found one! We found a ghost type! Drifloon. Okay, now we're finding ghost types. I guess they just weren't in the other area. I don't know what my goal here is. Just to see if I happen to find a shiny at otherwise high odds. Is that what my goal has become? I mean, it was like just to generally see how many ghost types showed up as like a preemptive for when I consider shiny hunting with encounter powers. Why not just test that with a shiny encounter power? What is the end goal here? Look at that, be fluent. It really looks so much smaller in this game than in Legends Arceus, but maybe it's also because I'm on a big ass No, I'd be on. Warrior's not tiny. Okay, well, I think we've proved absolutely nothing here, and this is not worth the energy. I could go see if there's any Dark Terror raids real quick, though, for funsies. It's only a level 1 boost, but we already have it, may as well use it. I mean, yeah, that's quite a few Pokemon we see pretty quickly. I imagine the encounter power method is actually faster. I mean, doing the outbreak method is a much easier guarantee for Pokemon, especially probably rarer ones that might warrant it. I don't know. We have to do some messing with it. Because we're seeing quite a lot in a short period. And I'm not really trying all that hard. And this is also like the tiniest fucking area that they spawn in. Alright, anyway. Let's go take a quick peek. Any Dark Terror raids? There's gotta be like 1 or 2, yeah. 3 all in that area. And then, yeah, we'll actually probably wrap up pretty soon. We might just catch just the Solgaleo today, which, not that exciting, admittedly, but I'm going to try to balance the blueberry out things we need with the legendaries, just to keep things generally fresh. Oh yeah, there's Bramblin here. There's a bunch of these guys showing up. Didn't even consider that. Why am I doing this? I'm just beating up a Steenie. I guess we could stop by Porta Marinata. Anyway, let me go back to what I was doing here too. So Flamigo we can remove the fighting type for. I'll keep Poison as both for Great Tusk and Iron Leaves, just as a reminder that I should double check that. I mean, I could double check all these because not everyone here is level 100. Iron Boulder has flying with Baxcalibur. Is probably better in Iron Boulder's hands. Well, it's probably about this. No, actually, no. We have the loaded die on Baxcalibur, which I've never even actually used since we did that whole shtick. Ice, we have on Koraidon. Ice is definitely not going to go to Iron Boulder. Fire is currently on Great Tusk, which once again, I don't really know. And then Bug is on Flamigo, which I'm going to get rid of. So Bug on Iron Boulder, I think, keeps Iron Boulder relevant as the Rock Terra. Oh, that was quick. No, I wonder why. Yeah, some of this comes down to like how good the Pokemon are overall. I think Iron Boulder loses to Baxcalibur, but I'm not sure about Great Tusk. I mean, I guess I can get rid of Great Tusk theoretically if I wanted to do Iron Leaves and Iron Boulder, but I kind of have to see how they stack up in comparison. Although that's also our only electric type. Never mind. Can't really get rid of it. Get rid of it. By get rid of it, I mean, you know, switch its Terra type and not prioritize it in Terra raids, but... and then Gouging Fire does Ice, which Koraidon does better. It does Grass, which Baxcalibur probably is going to do better. Even if the type matchup's better for... Gouging Fire... And then Steel type is Koraidon, which it loses to, and Bug, Iron Boulder is just going to do more. Okay, so Gouging Fire doesn't have a reason, but Iron Leaves and Iron Boulder very much, I think, have an argument to stay the Terra typing that they have, which is Psychic and Rock. Got a Sawsbuck here. We'll have to do a candy check, too, before we wrap up. Anyway. Then Iron Crown and Walking Wake. So Iron Crown does Ice, which Archaludon does, as well as Fairy, which Archaludon does. I really don't know what to make of this. Archaludon might be slightly better because of its stamina boost. Like, it has the bulk, but it's currently 349 attack, while Iron Crown's 321, but I think there's like a 12 to 15 level difference there. So Iron Crown might do a little bit more, but I think Archaludon can stay alive a lot better. And then Rock type is currently covered by Ursaluna, which functions. I think that's going to turn to a Stellar Terra type, if I'm not mistaken, but that works just fine for Terra raids because all the attacks should be boosted when it's sick, which makes it really good. I mean, which makes Stellar types pretty good for Terra raids. Okay, I think Iron Crown is not necessary. Walking Wake is fire, which Ursaluna is probably going to do about the same, if not better. Ground, which... That's all Hydrapple is currently doing. And then Rock, which I think it's probably losing to Ursaluna as well. I mean, Walking Wake is probably going to be a little bit better than Hydrapple. Although Hydrapple's level 100 at 339, and Walking Wake's, I think, was 85 at 290 Spatak. So it might be kind of around the same. Hydrapple might actually be better just off bulk alone. Because, yeah, the ability to not go down goes quite a long way. And if the difference is, you know, minimal in terms of, you know, the offensive stat, if it's like 10 different or whatever. And speed doesn't really matter all that much. At least I've not seen many cases where I've been like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm slow, this is fucking me over. I mean, I'm sure I could get really bad flinch RNG or something, but like, that's pretty specific. Ooh. This has nothing to do with the dark typing, but it's a 5-star. I could also catch this to transfer to home, but I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. Yeah, so I mean, I don't see Iron Crown being needed. Nor do I see Walking Wake really being needed. I think it's just Iron Boulder, Iron Leaves. Which mainly just covers for Flamigo. They're both going to be better. Sorry, Flamigo, love you. Okay, let me quickly go find Flamigo and unmark what I had it on, and then we can look at it to see if there's something better for it. And then I will mark off Iron Boulder and Iron Leaves. And then I can always revisit, as I was mentioning these Pokemon and their Terra types down the road, especially once everyone gets to 100. I could figure that out. Granted, I mean at that point it might not even matter, to be honest, but okay. Oh yeah, the only other thing was like the Iron Valley and stuff, but I don't think anything that we're adding really helps with that. Yeah, the Iron Valiant special attacking one for Dark Normal Fighting Dragon is still a little iffy if that's gonna work out great. So I guess let's take a look at Flamigo and see what I think is the right call. So yeah, we do have Scrappy on Flamigo. We currently turn into a flying type, which boosts the move Fly. Shocker. And then we have Close Combat Fly. Ooh, excuse me, Liquidation Throat Chop. Yeah. I mean, going Dark type, we're still weak to Fairy. Going Water type, we're still weak to Electric. Although we do have Grass covered. With Flying, we're weak to Electric, Rock, Ice. We have Ice cover, we have Rock cover, we have nothing for Electric. We have Rock and Ice covered with Close Combat and Liquidation. Or mainly just Close Combat, honestly. So yeah, it's like Liquidation might be, or Water type might be a little bit better defensively. I mean, the other thing is like Fighting, which is what? Psychic, which we have Throat Chop. Fairy, which we have nothing. And Flying, which we have nothing. Yeah, I don't think Fighting. I mean, the Scrappy boost on Close Combat's pretty strong. But I don't think that matters that much. I mean, Fly is better from just the stab perspective. And I think Liquidation, or Water, or Flying is better for the stab, Water's better, a little bit better defensively, and gives us an extra stab boost. Although, yeah, I mean, if we go Liquidation, I mean, Close Combat's still better for Rock, so we're really only worried about Fire and Ground, which aren't that big of threats to us. I think flying might just be the smartest play here. I don't think we want to do anything too out of the box. I mean, what did I say? Yeah, Throw Trap has the fairy weakness, and then what else is there? Bug and fighting. So I guess it would just be the fairy weakness lingering. But does it offer much? I guess it counters psychic attacks, which we're weak to. Which can help mildly. Bottle cap. Yeah, I mean, both flying and dark, I think, theoretically work. Neither of them are, amazing. Or none of them are like, oh my god, yes. So none of them, like, cover, you know, the strong weaknesses, I think. Not the strong, but, like, they don't, nothing is, like, an obvious pick because it works great offensively and defensively. It's like, you know, I don't know. Repa berries, curry powders, curry, sure, fuck it. I don't care about the dive balls, probably. I mean, I'll see how much they're going for, but I think we want to go higher bid right now. It's no wasabi, but we take it. I still don't know how to get more of. Okay, why does everyone want this curry powder? God dang. Chill, lady. We're back to the billionaire talk. What the lady? Jeez Louise. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. Why did I buy this? Could help with cooking? I don't know. Levels. How much do you have? 88. I don't really think we actually need those berries that much anymore. I don't think I care. Okay. I guess we could do the replica aqua suit helmet. Why not? We kind of keep forgetting about him. I offer a unique creation designed by my own hand, the replica aqua suit helmet. Bidding shall commence at 100,000 Poké Dollars. Dost thou wish to join the auction? Yes. Splendid, then let us advance together to the field of battle. Okay, I'm gonna leave Dark as a question mark for Flamigo. Because, yeah, I guess Psychic is mildly nice. Because with the... we have 3 weaknesses on both types. I labored long into the night fashioning this creation, the replica aqua suit helmet. I asked for 100,000 Poké Dollars as the starting price. Now, begin thy bidding, noble clientele. Have at ye. Okay, time to dump 250k into this. Into a helmet I'm never gonna wear. But I may as well go for it. I wonder if more unlock the more you buy. Because I think there's the magma suit helmet or something too. Like those are the 2 things that I keep seeing him have. So I don't know if there's any more after those or not. Because neither of them are anything that... they're just like fucking submarine. We are at 203. Okay, it's gonna be more than 250. Jeez Louise. Why does everyone want a fucking replica helmet for a submarine man? Jeez Louise! I'll try the lower one. Maybe I'll throw them off their tracks. Rip my wallet. I mean, I have a lot of money stuff. And I don't have any more Pokemon I need to prep, so it's fine. There we go. With that, I declare the bidding done. This auction victor is a rack. Nicely done. I guess I'll just go home. 355,000. Ah, yes. I'm making you rich, Atticus. You better love me. It fills me with great joy to see thee purchase garments crafted by my own hand. Oh, with that last purchase, thou art now the proud owner of all of my works. Oh, okay, so we got everything. With that last purchase, thou art the proud owner of all of my works. A glorious occasion, a wonderful achievement. I truly have no words to express my gratitude. I guess we got the Magma Helmet one. You're welcome, I made you rich. Maybe that's why it was so expensive, it was the last one. This thanks. Allow me to teach thee a pose that is essential for a connoisseur of the fine arts. You learn the glow stick dance emote. What? And thus, the Atticus Emporium closes its doors. I bid thee farewell. Well, we don't have to think about this anymore. That's one little thing off the checklist that I kind of forgot about. Let's take a look real quick at the helmet. Not anything I'm probably gonna wear, but yep, that's a helmet, all right. Because yeah, we got helmets, we got like gloves and a backpack or something from him. Nothing too crazy. Maybe there were shoes in there. Oh, leave without changing. And then what was the pose? I always forget where the poses are. Hang on. Wait, here they are. What? Is this a reference to something? It has to be. This is too absurd. Where did I get glow sticks from? I'm way too invested in this. My character, that is. He's like, wow, wow, wow. Okay, anyway. Go see if we can find like one more Dark Terror, right? I think there was one, yeah, like right over here. It's gonna be a little awkward to get to, but whatever. Yeah, so there was that. There was Doc's. I guess we can just get some quick off-the-cuff interpretations of these guys. Oh yeah, because we talk about Terra typings for some of these other for Walking Wake and Raging Bolt, as well as Pecharunt. Yeah, we can get some rough ideas in, and then what the fuck? There's a TM over here still. I swear I got this one before. What? Did I only get this in Violet? Okay. Weird. Yeah, we still got the Ghost Boost. It's blue. That's a shiny. We have to hunt that at some point too. I don't think it's worth doing the 4-star Rapska. Oh, I guess I could have come from the other city. That would have been slightly easier. Whoops. Yeah, we'll battle it no matter what, even if it's a 3-star. Okay, well, I was hoping it'd be like a 4 or a 5. Preferably a 5, but you know what? We'll do it. Okay, Walking Wake. So we have to think about this both offensively and defensively. I mean, Steel's always a decent option because we only are weak to Walking Wake to Fairy and Dragon, and Steel covers both of that quite well from a defensive perspective. And then we'd be weak to Fire, which we have Hydro Steam, Ground, which we have Hydro Steam, and Fighting, which we have nothing. We could go like Fairy. But does that give us much offensive coverage? I guess I have to think about. Because Steel would help with what? Ice, Fairy, and Rock. Which we already have Ice with Flamethrower and Rock with Hydro Steam. Yeah, that doesn't do much. Would Fairy help us? Fairy would be Dark, Fighting, and Dragon. We have just Dragon. Fairy would be weak to what? We would get immune to Dragon, which is nice. Fairy would become neutral, I believe. And that would be super effective against what? Fighting, which we don't have. Dragon, we do have. And then Dark, which we don't. Oh, yeah, okay, I said that. So Fairy's not the worst option if we want to get crazy with it. I mean, I can look into, like, Fighting and Ground, because those are always just... They have a lot of good coverage. Let's see if there's, like, one more Dark one we can go find. Sure. Because Fighting would cover Dark, Ice, Normal. Dark, Normal, never mind. Ice is covered, Rock's covered. Okay, so that doesn't get us super far. I figure we may as well check this. Let's go see what the Dark one is, and we can come back and fight this one, and then I gotta call it good for the night. You're not shiny, right? Okay. I have to, like, check the hunters' mouths. Pommy! The Halucha's guarding all the Pommies. They're just like, what? That's cute. Sure, I'll just fight the damn Sudowoodo. Oh yeah, so Fighting wouldn't really benefit us that much. Ground is Electric, Poison, Fire, Steel, Rock. So that'd be what? Electric and Poison? It doesn't really get us very far. What do we have exactly? We have Fire, Ground, Rock, Dragon, Ghost, Psychic, Ice, Grass, Steel. So Ghost and Psychic would be the only things we're getting rid of, probably, because we'll get rid of Snarl. I mean, I could go Psychic. We'd be weak to Dark, which we have nothing. We have Bug, which we have Flamethrower. And we have Ghost, which we'd have nothing. I don't think that gets us anywhere. Grass is not gonna help. Electric would help. And then we'd only have one weak. Electric could work both offensively and defensively. I mean, it's not gonna get us very far, but it covers 2 more typings. Should be water and flying. I mean, I think Fairy is more beneficial given it helps with the dragon type. And I mean, it has the same, general amount of super effective typing. Alright, what are we using for flying types? One of the more awkward ones. I don't know if Miraidon is quite there. 357, actually. We could probably just use Miraidon. You're actually level 88. You'll be fine. A ground move would suck, but... what else, if anything? Ice kind of does the same thing, but Electric's probably a little bit better. Poison does Grass and Fairy. That would be weak to Ground, which we have Hydro Pump, and Psychic, which we have nothing. Poison could work. It helps with Fairy. It makes us then neutral to Dragon. Like, that could work. Flying, Grass Fighting, Bug. We already have Bug. I don't think that helps. Rock is what? Flying, Ice, Fire, Bug. That's not that good for us. I mean, we could go like Ghost or Dark. Ghost being only weak to Ghost and Dark. We don't have coverage for either. Well, we'd have coverage for Ghost, it just wouldn't be Dark. We go Dark and we're weak to Bug, which we have Flamethrower, Fairy, which is still an issue, and Fighting, which we have nothing for. Steel is Ice, Fairy, and Rock. We already have Ice, and yeah, that's why. And then Fairy was... Okay, it's probably going to be Fairy or Electric or Poison if we want to do anything with Terra Blast on it. Okay, Arbolivia is hitting it with an Energy Ball, which is bold. Okay, Raging Bolt is the similar issue where I think we want to get rid of Solar Beam or maybe Ancient Power, either or. Raging Bolt is definitely a bit more defensive than Walking Wake, and so I want to accommodate that to the best of my ability, which immediately makes me think like Steel, which is what, Ice, Fairy, Rock, which we do have Ice with Ancient Power, but no Fairy, or we do have Rock with Solar Beam, but either or is kind of mediocre. I mean, we'd be weak to Ground. I guess we have to think, what are we weak to? Fairy, Dragon, Ice, Ground. So this helps with Fairy, Dragon, and Ice. It just keeps the Ground problem. I mean, going Pure Electric isn't the worst. It's just that by staying Pure Electric, we're almost just denying ourselves coverage. I mean, yeah, like going normal doesn't help us, even if it's good defensively in terms of only having one weakness. I mean, I could replace Solar Beam or Ancient Power by going Grass or Rock, but yeah, Grass, we don't have anything for Fire. We do have Flying covered. We don't have Bug covered. Well, I guess we'd have Ancient Power Bug for Bugs if we needed it. And then if we want Rock type, Fighting we have nothing for. Water we have Thunderbolt. Grass we have nothing for. Fighting we... Yeah, I don't think Rock's a good call. And if we look at just offensively, we could go Ground, which is Electric, Poison, Fire, Steel, Rock. Which could work. And then we'd be weak to Water, which we have covered. Grass, which we don't. And Ice, which we don't, and would remain weak to... Well, I guess we'd have Ancient Power, potentially. It's not great, though, but I'll mark it as a possibility. Fighting again. Dark, Ice, Normal, Steel, Rock. Dark. We do have Ice. No Normal, no Steel. We do have Rock, potentially. Then we'd be weak to Flying, which we have Thunderbolt. Psychic, which we have nothing. And Fairy, which is still an issue. But it kind of works. It just covers a lot offensively. Okay, fuck it. There's one more. I'm midway through this thought. I might have to save the others for later, though. Sure. It doesn't really matter who I pick. The 3-star. Okay, Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire is not anywhere near as needing. It is nice being Fire, because then we're already neutral to Fairy. So we're weak to what? Ground, Rock, Dragon, but not Ice. So Ground, Rock, Dragon, I think that's it. Going Fire removes the Dragon weakness. Keeps the Ground and Rock. Going Dragon keeps the Dragon, but adds an Ice, which we have Temper Blade for, and a Fairy, which we have nothing for. Actually, we do have Earthquake for Rock as well. Okay, you could... Fine, you Aqua Step me first. That's fine, I don't care. If we go entirely different, we go Earthquake, which opens us up to a Water weakness. Ice, we have Temper Flare, at least 4, and Grass, we have Temper Flare. So, I mean, Earthquake isn't the worst, plus 4 of the types are new benefits to stab. So Ground could work, and we have the move. I mean, if I go Dark type, what? It's Fairy, which we don't have anything for, but it's Fighting, and Bug we have. So Fairy and Fighting. I think Ground is a little bit better, to be honest. And yeah, Dragon, I think we don't have answers for. So I mean, Fire's probably the better option, realistically. I think I want to go try to fight. Fuck it, let's just go over here. But I think Ground could work. So we'll come back to that. Then we just have Iron Crown, who is currently Steel type, which, I mean, is probably not bad at all. It gets rid of the Dark and the Ghost weakness, although it opens up to a Fighting weakness. The Fire weakness remains, the Ground weakness remains. I mean, it's nothing too spectacular. I mean, if we were to get... What the fuck? That is in a weird spot. We found 2 items today. A rare candy, too. In a short period. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's do this. Fuck it. We ball. We ball, we ball, we ball, we ball. And then I gotta call it good. So yeah, I mean, if we go Psychic, we're weak to what? Dark, Ghost, Bug. I think Bug becomes super effective. The 3 weaknesses, Steel is what? Fighting, Fire, Ground. We have nothing for any of those. We do have Air Slash for Bug. Nothing for Dark. And then nothing for Ghost. Yeah, sort of iffy. I mean, like, neither of them... I mean, it's probably better to go Steel just because it has more resistances and 1 more super effective typing for it. Um... Okay, I probably should have went, like, special defense. Our other types, I mean, we have electric, which would just be a ground weakness. Although it only covers flying and water offensively, plus we're forced to switch out if we want to use the stab. And yeah, we still keep one of our weaknesses anyway. And then we could go flying, which then would be weak to what? Rock, which Tachyon cover covers. Ice, which Tachyon cover cuts. Covers, sorry, I'm saying that really poorly. Rock, ice, and electric, which we don't have a coverage for. I'm just gonna kind of have to let myself go down, I think, here. We might have to try this with someone else, I'm gonna be honest. Oop. Yeah, it's not worth tearing yet. I mean, so steel, I guess flying, as I was saying, could work. I mean, steel's probably just a better defensive type. And it gets the job done offensively, and I don't want to, I mean, I could do a Terra Blast thing, but it doesn't really matter enough, in my opinion, with the move pool we have. Like, the move pool we have is good enough that I'm just not that worried about it, about, like, getting Terra Blast. Like, yeah, it could be a slight upgrade between Air Slash or Volt Switch, given they both only cover 2 types. I mean, flying water is not... I mean, water is neutral, flying's not threatening to Iron Crown normally. Grass isn't that threatening, bug isn't super threatening. Defense trap here would be pretty sick, not gonna lie. So yeah, I don't think it, I don't think we're getting anywhere unique with Iron Crown. I mean, I'll come back to it, I guess. Like, is there some type I'm not thinking of? Because it is definitely more offensive. I mean, it has a little bit of defensiveness to it, which is why Steel, I think, works well nicely with it. Plus, it's its strongest move, so it just really buffs where its strengths lie. A crit and a defense drop. Jeez Louise. Chien-Pao wants this. I mean, yeah, because I could do Terra Blast. Like, would something like fighting help? I mean, it would cover Dark, which we have issues with. Ice we don't. Steel, or Rock we don't. Steel isn't really that concerning. And Normal is kind of not that concerning. Okay, we should be fine here. That was a crit. Okay, well, fuck you then. I think we have to do a heal. The other thing, yeah, is like ground, electric, poison, fire. I mean, fire is a bit of a problem. Electric and poison aren't. Steel and rock. I mean, we have rock cover with tag because it'd be steel. Yeah, I'm thinking steel's probably the best. But I'll leave flying and I'll come back to it. And then Petra Run, initially I was saying would benefit from Terra Blast. The more I'm thinking about this, just using it the way I was using it, which I still need to PP up it. I should probably do that before we wrap up. It probably is fine without Terra Blast. I could give it a better defensive typing, and it wouldn't really matter. Because, yeah, I mean, I could go even normal because fighting is not a threat right now, and Ghost is. So, like, that could kind of work, and it only has the one weakness, although we don't really cover the weakness. I mean, Steel's always a go-to. We'd still be weak to ground, and I guess we don't resist Ghost. What does Steel provide, actually? Other than just a lot of resistances. I guess fighting we don't have to worry about getting hit by. Fire's kind of neutral. Let me quickly... Just wondering if it claps when you walk. My hands? I tend to keep them at my side more. Okay, let's power up. I think Recover is most likely going to stay. I think if I'm going to get rid of anything, it's going to be Toxic, even if it loses its ability then. I know Malignant Chain we could power up. Actually, I'll just make a note. PP Max Recover. Just in case we decide to do a Terra Blast thing and for some reason I go over it with Recover. I think, at least we get the attacking move, because that's definitely going to stay. Am I, what? Okay, the first one I was just playing ignorant. The second one you lost me, I'm going to be honest. Okay, real quick, let me take one more quick peek. Let's see what types, if any, I think would benefit me defensively. I mean, I could go like Electric, but we're still weak to Ground. Okay, what are we weak to, first off? Ground, Psychic, which Psychic we kind of cover. Ground, Psychic, Dark, Ghost. Ghost we also cover. So the bigger threat, I think, threats are Dark and Ground. Like, I mean, I could go, like, Flying, but I don't think that really helps that much. I could go, like, Psychic. I don't know if that really helps. We'd be weak to what? Bug, Ghost, Dark. That kind of puts us in a very similar spot. I mean, I go, what? Like, Water. Like, none of these really get us very far outside of normal, funny enough. I don't think... Wait, does Bug help, weirdly enough? Not that it's great, but we resist Ground. We're super... Well, we don't have... Doesn't matter with Psychic. If we don't have Terra Blast. Oh, we don't really have anything for the coverage either. I mean, I could do something like Dragon, which makes basically everything neutral. But then we also have... Well, Fairy we have covered with Poison. Now we're just weak to Dragon and Ice. Here we go, what? Fairy, we get the Dark Resistance. Psychic becomes neutral. We then are weak to Poison, which we normally would resist. And Steel, which we kind of answer poorly, unfortunately. We then keep an immunity as well. I don't know if it helps us that much, though, is the problem. I'll make a note of Fairy. I mean, I honestly wonder if... Would Ghost be better? Or would Poison be better? I guess I should just mark Ghost as a question mark as well. Yeah, this is kind of a weird one. Because, yeah, like a lot of the better defensive types, or types that at least have a lot less weaknesses, you know, like Electric, we already have Ground. Like, honestly, Normal seems kind of tempting, but the problem there is that we also don't really resist much. It's like, literally like, oh, we counter Ghost. Which is why, like, something like Steel is probably generally better. I mean, they could go, like, Dark type, which covers a lot of the issues. You know, Psychic, Dark Ghost. I mean, I could... I'll make a note of Dark. We gotta become weak to Fighting, which we would normally resist. Bug, which I think we would normally resist. If not, it's like worst case neutral. And then Fighting, and then Fairy, which we have an answer into. Dark might actually be a decent option. And then we wouldn't even really benefit from a Terra Blast. Although, yeah, I don't know, even just boosting Malignant Chain might not be bad, and it only has 2 weaknesses. I don't know. We'll see. I have a lot of options there. A lot of these we have options for. Gouging Fire and Iron Crown will hopefully not be too convoluted. And then we have to confirm Darkspoon and Flamigo. But Darkspoon's a little more complicated. I think Flamigo is pretty straightforward. I just want to revisit it on another day to confirm. But yeah, I think we're good to wrap up here. So next time, I think we'll keep working at the Blueberry Academy battles. That'll probably be the big thing. That and then going for Legendaries. Maybe we'll see about Shiny Hunting. I don't know. It's probably gonna be those 2 things most likely. That's realistic, and it'll probably be a little bit shorter of a stream anyway tomorrow. So I don't know. We'll figure it out, but that'll be the general plan for next time. But yeah, it's gonna wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.